It is a Monday. I hope everyone's doing well. And don't forget, video killed the radio star. I hope everyone's doing well. Melissa, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Another exciting Monday. Tammy, how are you doing?
I'm here and I'm trying not to lose cowboy poker. That's all I can say.
Okay.
All right, the
It's
bull,
Monday.
the bull's out tonight, and we're all shaking at the table with our cards.
No, just me. Just me. I'm targeted tonight.
Twinny McTwin, how are you doing?
We're doing great. I had my first day of school today. So I'm tired of lifting things and organizing. So I am looking forward just to hang out and have conversations with adults and not have to worry about organization for just a minute.
Awesome. I promise you, I passed fourth grade twice. So I promise you.
Oh, good.
I want to say hello to Susan, KK, Jan. Hello. Oh, dropped my phone.
Hi, Dre.
Hi, Ellen.
Hey, Ellen, Jean, KK, Raven. Great to see you.
Oh,
Hey,
Raven.
Susan. Hello. Great to see you, Susan.
Wonderful to see everyone.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Oh, now I just have that song stuck in my
I know, me too. We might as well just sing it and get it over with. I mean,
I actually have a few things to show off this evening. I got to set up a little bit though.
Hey, Cynthia, how are you doing?
Hi, Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia. Hello.
Hi, Dre, in case that didn't come through. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Hello, everyone. Our amazing friends. I love it.
So I am deciding to put almost everything in my middle bedroom in tubs.
Okay.
And I've been unearthing a few things, a few forgotten friends, like I always like to say. But
I can't wait to see what you picked out.
Some of the pieces I'm about to pull out are like a good 8 or 9 years old. Some of them are like 7.
Yeah.
Linda, hello, Katie, hello.
So I haven't seen. But Siri, if you haven't put a short out of it, I've never seen it. If it's, you said 7 years ago?
Some of it was even before my YouTube channel.
Oh, wow.
He's pulling out the vintage stuff now, Jess.
Some of it you might have seen if you ever have gone to my old Instagram, you might have seen it. But this is like stuff from years ago.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
What are you gonna do with the tubs? I'm gonna sit around them in my tub kingdom like this.
We're gonna build a fort. We're gonna get a dragon and some gargoyles.
Well, the truth is, I plan on moving within the next like 2 years, and if I don't start packing now, then I'm gonna have to pay someone thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
It's going to feel like an excavation.
Hi, Rob. How are you?
Hi, Rob.
Hey, welcome in.
No, I mean, you guys, I know that we've all had a move. I mean, Tammy, you just moved last summer. You know, everyone has moved at one point in their life. So just the thought, I mean, I just moved. So the thought of just getting packed up, getting everything, it just creates, the issue. We'll call it the issue.
Yeah.
But yeah. But you know what? You're going to get everything done. It's going to be great. The warehouse, here you come.
Yeah. Hi, Ruth. Welcome in.
Ruth Roberts.
Hey, Ruth Roberts. I don't know why my computer's freaking out. Do you know computers wait for me to go live and then they start freaking out?
Yeah.
Mine started early. It wasn't even waiting for the live, y'all.
No, and then it wouldn't do it if you had like a mechanic or a computer repair person here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
real.
no.
Then it would
Well,
behave.
Mine waits till the internet tech leaves to start acting up. It won't act up while they're there.
Mhm.
Hi, Mary.
Oh man, I'm
Oh,
gonna have
Mary,
to.
hi. Welcome in. Raven says she's about to move too. I got you, Raven.
She is. She is.
Yeah.
Yay, great to see everybody. And Linda says, I'm making a lot of items for one customer. She chose to make her boat cushions in bright orange with blue piping. I actually like that scheme.
Oh,
A jackback, it stores the main, which when not in use, and hatch covers all the orange. I actually like that color scheme.
Mhm.
Yay,
too.
Mary.
Yeah,
That's
you had me
cool.
with orange.
Oh yeah, I know. Yes, Melissa likes orange, y'all.
I don't know if you can tell.
Oof, I have a move coming. Hey, Jennifer, Donnie, welcome in.
Jennifer Donnie.
Hello.
Mary, great to see you. Great to see you. Welcome in. Boy, was the back end for stress.
Oh yeah,
I
So-
remember
Susan was
that.
packing for a renovation. Absolutely.
That was
Oh man, we were
horrible.
all busy this year.
And I'm not moving tomorrow. But I will be in the next like year and a half, 2 years. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna start packing now. And I have to say that because I'm a hoarder and I'm taking everything with me.
Of course you are.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I'm gonna have to go to trucker school to learn how to drive the vehicle I need to take it where I'm going.
We have. Are we getting? Do they have such a thing as like a double 18-wheeler? Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
you can pull two
they
trailers.
bring them on the road, but I don't. They're not full size trailers, are they?
No, they're
35 foot. You can get almost 35 to 45 feet, but
Mhm.
they're not as big as like a full 60 foot. Well, it's 60 foot with the truck.
with the tractor. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's
I don't know
like
anything
three
about this.
quarters of the length at most,
yeah.
but it's still then it's a pain in the rear to pull those.
Mhm.
That you'll
When I
never
was-
see me.
No,
When I was
Me
driving east,
Thank you, Ruth.
I saw like a triple semi where they had like three, like it was like
No.
a train. Yeah.
yeah.
So, but they're illegal in part of the country and not illegal in other states.
Okay. I
You'll,
was about to say I've
you'll-
never seen that. Yeah.
you will only see them in the west. It's called a Rocky Mountain triple. You will only see it in the west.
Oh.
You,
And Jean
it's
loves
usually
balls, Melissa. Sorry.
they're usually hauling like natural resources like rocks and gravel and stuff out of the ground, like stuff like that.
Mhm.
Most of the time.
KK, that's a really bad word. Christmas gifts.
Ah!
No, I'm not. I'm gonna say it right now. That word doesn't come into my vocabulary until December 12th at least.
Mhm.
I have 12 days of Christmas. Like
I put my
I-
Christmas tree up the day after Thanksgiving because I like
Yeah.
stress.
Oh, that's when ours
Hi,
goes up
Grant.
too. Hi, Grant. Welcome
Yay,
in.
How are
great.
you
Welcome in.
doing?
I'm slow on the chat today. But I
No.
like last year, that's all I decorated my house. I didn't decorate the outside. But to completely switch the subject, I want to show
Yeah.
you something that I made
do it.
100 years ago. Welcome in, Grant. Welcome in. And I have a question. So, what is considered piecing? Like when you're piecing things together?
If there's two pieces of fabric, as long as they were cut apart, then you're piecing.
Okay.
Agreed.
Because I
Lots-
didn't I was doing certain things and I didn't know. I'm not moving for a while, but I own so much stuff, Grant. I have to start years in advance. Yay, Liz! Welcome in, Pam.
Liz.
Welcome in, Pam. One of those nice things about moving in.
Liz,
Well, she's
welcome
I agree,
Welcome
Ruth. I agree, Ruth. It is I have got rid of quite a few things actually, not legal here, but saw them in Utah.
Hi, Brenda. Welcome in.
Hi, Brenda. Good to see you.
Hello.
Yay, Denise, welcome in, welcome in. Christmas is canceled this year, didn't you, Ruth? Rob? Exactly. I don't need that kind of stress in my life right now.
Hi, Denise. Sorry I missed you, Denise. How are you?
Yay, Brenda, welcome in, welcome in. Tomorrow registering for school. I am like hyper focused on that right now.
As you should. Yeah, get that all done. Yeah, absolutely.
Summer forever. Yes. Yay, Pam.
Nice.
I started making an Afghan for Christmas.
Oh my gosh,
Brenda.
that word again keeps coming.
So I wouldn't mind if the summer kept going. I just don't want the heat of summer to keep going.
Yeah.
Let's just I mean, I don't know if everyone agrees with me with that, but we could cool down a little bit. Just a little
I
bit.
agree. I'm ready for the snow. I'm ready. I had enough of the
Sorry, Tammy. I see that every year when it's hot. I'm like, I need to go to the coldest place on earth.
Yeah.
And then when I'm cold, I'm like, I need to go to the Sahara Desert right now. Field Teaser, welcome in. Liz, I'm not moving for a while. It's just I own so much stuff. I have to start packing now.
Sounds like me before I moved up this way.
Piecing fabric together, piecing your life back together. Oh, Ruth, Robert, we would be lost without you.
Hold on. She forgot the most main ingredient with wine.
Oh yeah.
When we mention Ruth, you have to mention with wine at the end of every single piece.
Okay. I'm glad you pointed it out. I did not know that.
It's like an automatic.
Okay.
Okay. So I made this.
Oh, what is this? Make yourself large, please. Thank you. Sorry, I don't mean to be demanding, but I've never seen this before. Thank you.
This is
I
this is a deep cut. I made this. This is an
Oh.
Aztec calendar, but this is a T-shirt, and these are old pieces of. This is from my giant bale of denim.
Oh.
And all of these are separate pieces that come together to make this.
So you're saying that doesn't fit you anymore, and Melissa and I can have it.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight for it.
A large, it's close. A large is close.
I don't know. We'll cast lots.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
We're casting lots.
I would hate to have to move. I have a lot of stuff, Pam. I have a lot of stuff. So we're hanging out in the Fingerlands, New York for a couple of weeks. It's beautiful. And it's wine country. Awesome.
That's perfect. Have fun in the Finger Lakes. My aunt had a camp there, and I spent many of summers in the Finger Lakes, so I know where you are.
And this guy, you should read books. This guy's an outlaw because he's literally in jail reading a book.
Oh, that is cool.
I made this 100 years ago. And this, I'm not kidding you. I don't know what this means, but it's a soldier with a cat. I found it on a T-shirt. I love thrifting for stuff like this. And it wasn't written in a language that I do not speak.
The outlaw.
I've never seen that.
Go ahead. The outlaw reading book reminds me of Fahrenheit 451, 491. One of those numbers is right. Ray Bradbury.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fahrenheit. Oh, I think I know. I have the book.
451.
Oh, yes, I have the book somewhere in here because I have a collection of Isaac Asimov, Ray Bradbury, and just all the Star Trek writers.
This is why we're friends.
Absolutely.
Yay, Liz! Welcome back to the present. Thank you. But if we did move, we would make sure that I have a super-sized plenty bookshelf of fabric. Exactly, my books. I need to start working out. That's another thing. I need to start doing push-ups. I made this from a T-shirt. And this was in my like cut off sleeve era.
Oh, cool. Everyone's saying 451.
451. Okay.
This is
Thank
the
you.
only time I have ever seen this color denim in my life.
I've never seen it,
Yeah,
period.
I have seen that one before.
What color?
This-
What is it? Pinky?
It's
Yeah.
peach. It's peach. At least that's what I'm calling it.
It's orange
This
with a
room-
tinge of pink.
This room is not lit up like my other one.
Yeah.
But this piece. Hold on. Shells are over the pantry next. Yay! We're on the Cayuga Lake and very close to Seneca and Oswego.
Yeah, Oswego. Yeah.
There's a Lake Oswego in Oregon. Maybe
Yeah.
it's showing the tender side of the soldier. You know, I've always wondered about that, Jennifer and Donnie. I've always,
Oh, cool, Ruth.
when I move, Red Bradbury is the boss. Absolutely. I have a
Oh.
whole collection.
I like how you
bigger
said
than the
that.
rest of the living space. Maybe when I move, I need a big enough space for those things that I've sewn me. Oh, man.
Yes.
Okay. So this is ancient. I made this years ago, but every single piece is separate. Like this didn't go with this. I sewed all these pieces together.
Stop.
This is separate from this. Even there's another background because the helmet was like a television.
Okay. No way. You didn't know.
Yeah. The
I
hands
love
and
that.
everything. These are separate pieces.
I love that.
When we open up a booth, you'll have to bring this. Salmon. It's salmon. Oh, that is
It is
amazing.
But the second, every time someone talks about piecing, this is the one thing that's in my head where I'm like, oh, I've made stuff. I've
Yeah.
made stuff.
I love that. You would never have known that was like multiple different pieces that you've just, smooshed together. Oh,
How did you-
nice.
How did you do the applique? Did you use fusible web?
Well, they're all different T-shirts, and I would layer them either on top of each other or like the hands. I cut out the fingers and I put the fingers on top, and I like meticulously was sewing the hands just so you couldn't see the stitch.
Oh,
That's back when I really cared and I was matching color. We just got back from the door county 1010. Definitely recommend. My daughter lives in Savona, and she's an Episcopal minister, and they're also an Episcopal church in Hornell. Awesome. But I have a ton of stuff. I will be slowly unearthing all of my ancient stuff. I've been removing a lot of patches because I still feel the same, but I'm not as angry as I was like 6 years ago. So I'm taking off some of the patches. Some of the stuff is going to be removed and recycled. I'm not going to throw anything away. It'll be reappropriated.
You knew that was going to be the next question.
it looks amazing. Like I've never seen any of those pieces before.
There's a ton more, but they're not necessarily YouTube appropriate.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, we can see it later. Thanks.
Your daughter is more Western New York. Upstate New York is big. I've been all the way to Maine. It is huge. You don't realize how big New York is because I'm not kidding you. When I thought of New York, I thought of the island of Manhattan.
Yeah.
Not even
Not
the
even
surrounding,
Manhattan is huge.
About right.
not even the surrounding areas. I didn't know anything about.
A lot of
anything.
people feel the same. And then I say, well, where I come from, it's also part of New York State. I have to always say that. But yeah, New York State's huge. It's like one of the biggest states over there on the East Coast. So I love it how people think Binghamton, which is right on the border of Pennsylvania, is upstate New York.
Yay, Chris, welcome in. Welcome.
Chris.
Yeah.
Hi, Chris. I hope you're doing well today. I've been thinking about you.
Absolutely. I hope everything's going well.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be working on my scrappy jacket, I guess. You could call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing around with that thing so much. I'm just gonna cut it like a shacket and figure out the arms.
Oh.
The back's gonna be flower. Every piece is gonna be scrappy or different.
Tammy, what are you working on?
I am doing some paper piecing. I am so far behind on like 5 different projects. So I'm filling in some of the little holes in my projects.
Yeah.
So I'm doing some paper piecing first. I've got some other paper piecing, and then once that's done, I'm either going to do pressing tonight or I'm going to do some mystery sewing that you guys can't see.
And
No.
foundation paper piecing?
Well, just paper piecing. I'm tearing the paper out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Foundation, not English.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Yes.
Yay. Welcome in, Lenny Grace. Welcome in.
Hi, Lanny.
Absolutely, Chris.
I'm in bed with a migraine, so if I'm not articulating myself, I am so sorry. I got migraines for years and years. Welcome in.
Thank you, Liz.
Okay, Liz, you're officially my favorite because Halloween's my favorite. I'm not saying Halloween, but it's my favorite.
My teeth hate Halloween because that's the time of year I start eating candy and I don't stop until my birthday. When you tell people you're from New York, they immediately start tap dancing like they're on Broadway. No idea. I feel the same way about when you say you're from Los Angeles. You could be from the beach, you could be from the mountains, the desert, you could be from all different. LA County is
It's huge.
It's as big, it's like Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's as big as North Carolina. Like, serious.
Riverside County is bigger. Riverside County is the size of states.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lenny Grace.
It takes you like 5 hours to drive from one side of LA to the other, like the greater LA area. I mean, that's if traffic's actually moving.
One time I did a big circle from my house. I went all the way down to the 10 freeway. I went to the beach, which is like Santa Monica, Venice, the stereotypical stuff. It took me basically 8 hours to do a round trip. So I spent a whole day driving.
Wow. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Absolutely. Migraines are the worst. It's traffic.
Yeah.
Because I've lived other places. Like when I lived in Oregon, we'd go to Idaho all the time. It didn't feel that far. We'd go to Washington. Like, Portland is literally on the border. So like when you go to Washington, that's relative. Because it could be like 15 miles, 50. Just like when I say I'm from Washington, they think, yep. But they assume I'm in Seattle. Otherwise, they think I'm in DC. So true. Do you know what used to bother me? I had a family member that would always tell me, that time you lived in Seattle. You lived in Seattle. And I lived in Portland for years and years. But in their head, they had never been there. So to them, it was like the same thing.
Nope.
And I'm not kidding you. They went as far. One Christmas, they gave me this watercolor painting of Seattle. I still have it. I've never lived in Seattle before.
There's a space needle.
There is.
That's funny how people will mishear things. When I told my family and friends that we're moving to New Mexico, I cannot tell you how many people heard Mexico.
Oh yeah.
No, really, like there's like this is a state that isn't here, because people hear Mexico, and I was getting all these questions like, is it safe? And I'm like, yeah. Can you drink the water? I'm like, most places. And are you going to bring your kids? I'm like, what kind of question is that? Of course I'm bringing him. Like, would you brought your children if you moved?
I actually lived in Mexico when I was traveling around like Waldo, and it was more peaceful than where I live now, and I live in the suburbs.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
now I've got to ask, since they only heard Mexico and didn't hear the new part of that, how many of them asked you if you had your passport updated?
None of them, but I got a lot of them asking me if I spoke Spanish.
That's fair.
I would have said parlez-vous français.
Oh my goodness.
I totally would have spoke a different language to them and go, yes, I do. And then I would have spoke something else.
Just to be smart.
Just, yeah.
Oh, no. Susan, are the fires close to you?
Oh, there's fires in Washington? I'm sorry to hear that.
There's fires here too.
Chris says, crazy day, met friends for lunch, power out, so no signal at intersections, long drive to the second restaurant.
I bet.
It amazes me how many people didn't pay attention to the booklet you got when you're driving instructions. Because it clearly states you in an orderly fashion, you go 2 cars.
Unless you're in North Carolina. And then if you have the mate, you just keep going. They don't care. Even the tractor trailers, they don't care. So you just stop. If you're coming onto the main road, you just stop and wait because those other cars are not going to stop.
Ours wasn't even the 2 cars. Ours is a 4-way stop.
Oh,
It's automatically a 4-way stop.
Yeah.
And people are treating it 2 cars here. And I'm just going, what in the world is this?
Yeah. All right, Liz, we'll see you back in a minute. No worries. Oh, Chris says 4-way stops are demolition. Absolutely. Like demolition derby.
They are.
No, thank you.
since we're ranting about cars, it has been illegal to drive with your cell phone in the state of California for almost a decade now, if not longer. And I'm talking to you, my people, my fellow Californians.
Okay.
You mean to drive with your cell phone, like talking with it, but you can have it with
People drive like this.
you. Okay.
Or they're down here and they're texting and they're driving like this.
Goodbye,
It's been
Ruth.
illegal.
Sorry.
I saw one the other day.
Thank you so much for hanging out. It's crazy to me how many people, I feel like that's like people who just moved here. It's been illegal for a long time. And you can get one of those things that you put up in your front and put it like in your car like this.
Yeah.
You just can't be on it, you know?
So, question though, when you do have one of those for navigation, do you put it on the left side of you or the right side of you? Like, do you put it in between you and your side window, or do you put it in between, like, on the console area? Because I've seen both. I see more of it on the left side than the right.
My
Is that-
GPS, my GPS I put on the left side between me and the side window. But most cars have it installed in the center console, so on your right side.
Yeah.
Saw one guy had a cell phone thing mounted directly above his steering wheel. So like his line of vision directly to the road was through his cell phone.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he was actually looking at the road. I'm like, that's not much better than holding it.
Yeah.
It drives me insane the way people drive around here.
Oh, I
And
bet.
I'm not even talking about the kids. They're scared because they know the rules because they just heard them last week. So they're driving like this. The kids are not on their cell phone because they know the rules.
Yeah. They do the best with it. they've gotten threatened because they can't drive if they're not doing it right.
Grant says I throw it on the passenger seat and it talks to me. I have an old car, so no Apple Play. I have never. Well, I refuse to hook my phone up to my car. It asks me all the time, and I'm like, no.
I've never had a car that I can have my phone hooked up to it.
My Flex is considered old. Actually, I don't. No, it's not a decade old, but it's considered ancient, but it still has Bluetooth, where it'll constantly interrupt what I'm listening to. I'm like, your cell phone's ringing. Do you want to pick it up here? And I'm like, no.
Jess is calling. No.
That's fair, because like 4 people have my phone number.
Oh.
I had to disconnect my phone.
I bet I could name 3 of them. So it's your mom and Jess and your son.
Well, like, we'll say like 10, because Tammy has my number, so we'll say like 10 people.
Okay.
Do I have your number? Oh, I guess I do.
Yeah.
Here's how often I call him.
Do you call him late? Tammy, call him late. Call him often.
Well, I just circumvent the whole system. He can't decline my calls because I call Jess and then Jess calls him.
No, to be fair, I'm gonna tell you, I am. I know this makes me sound like a dinosaur. Hey, Judy, welcome in.
Hi, Judy.
I know this is gonna make me sound like a dinosaur. I'm not a fan of texting.
No,
I know. I noticed.
I'm not a fan of texting. If you text me, I'm like, I'll get around to it because I love my fellow humans. I'm not a fan of texting. I don't know the inflections. I don't hear your voice. Like maybe you're mad when you say okay. Or maybe it's like, okay. I've never been a fan of texting. And that's just the old man in me that's shaking my fist, screaming at clouds. I have my phone hooked up to my car. Only 4 people will call when I'm driving.
and you can have that where your phone only gets you can only get interrupted by certain people while you're driving. You can set your phone up that way.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. No one texts me until I get in my car. And I drive at 10 and 2.
Yeah.
I drive 10 and 2.
You do.
Oh, Cynthia, I hope you have a great night. We'll be here for a while.
Have a great night.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you later.
And it's not that I don't participate. I text back and forth to people. It's just I'm old school when it comes to that. And even the people I work with, they call me because they know. They're like, I better call them because it's going to take them a minute to respond to my text. You shouldn't text when you're mad. Absolutely.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely.
No.
And you know what? Maybe I'm a dinosaur. I prefer human interaction. I miss people.
Yeah.
And I live in LA. And LA is famously one of the loneliest places on earth because no one talks to each other.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
I walked up on a booth. Somebody started a campaign called LA is Lonely. When I find my hat, I'll go grab it. But they gave me a hat. I'm like, you have free stuff? I will listen to your spiel.
Yeah. Give me that
But
t-shirt.
there's these whole group of people going around and trying to they're like, we live in one of the most populated cities on earth and no one talks to each other. It's true. No one.
Well, that makes sense. When I lived in a big city, I felt far more anonymity than I have ever in a small town. Because you're in a big city and everybody's involved in their lives and their own lives and in their own head, and you could walk down the street and nobody cares.
Yeah.
When I lived in the heart of LA, it was like that. short of if you were yelling and screaming and bringing attention to yourself.
Mhm.
No. And I say that if you're having a seizure or something, people will help you. If your car's broken down, I'm not saying LA is heartless. I'm just saying people don't talk to each other. But if you're in distress, somebody would help you.
Mhm.
Newton Ashburg, welcome, man. Don't drink and text. Don't drink and sew. Just basic life rule.
Good to know.
Chris says in a small town, everyone knows your business.
Mhm.
Unfortunately.
There are 300 people in my subdivision, and mind you, my subdivision is 18 square miles.
Mm.
But still, there's still 300 people, and so it's just like a game of telephone, and information spreads like wildfire, and then I want to know who my neighbors are, right? So I'm part of the problem. I'm like, hey, did you hear who bought this person's old house? I saw that it's sold. I saw car tracks going in there. Someone's there.
We do that. We do that here, especially like we won't talk to each other until someone sells their house.
Right.
Mhm.
And then it won't be your house until you sell it. Yeah.
Mary
It's
says,
like,
I lived in Orange County in 1975, and the neighbors that I talked to were kind of weird.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like, I know my neighbors, but we don't talk. We do this. Or the neighbors that we don't necessarily get along. There's the most. I laugh because it's funny when people are like trying to avoid each other. Because I'm a people person, I'm like, hi, how's it going? I'm all about eye contact. But I think it's different everywhere you live. Like I've been everywhere. Well, as far as America goes, I've been to every state except for Hawaii. And from my experience, most people are welcoming. But I will say there's a difference between visiting a place and living somewhere.
Agreed.
People are happy when they know you're going home. One lady kept inviting me to naked parties. That sounds like Orange County.
Oh boy.
woo.
Was that Orange County, Florida, or California? We've had people on Nextdoor complain about bird feeders being damaged on grills, torn apart. Then people got pictures of a bear on the security camera. Oops.
Oh yeah. I could see that. I mean, they still smell all that steak you were just cooking on those grills. They want it. Yes. Good night,
was it?
DL teaser.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
Hey Pat, welcome in. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
I used to do a lot of service calls. I've had a million jobs because of I have a technical background. Long story short, a long time ago, every time we go to Orange County it is the only place I've ever been where people have hot tubs inside their house. There's a few here or there. But in Orange County, at least in the early 90s, a lot of people had hot tubs in their house.
Interesting.
They kept on asking if it could be raccoons, and I'm like, nope.
I guess it would just be too hot to be outside in a hot tub.
Okay, but I will concur. You're in a hot. I do not necessarily like hot tubs because it gets my body temperature all weird. Right, I get almost like flu-like symptoms.
Yeah, I'm not a hot tub person. Not necessarily. Like I would get in it every now and then, but nothing that I want every day or every feel like I'm cooking myself.
Nope.
I don't think I'd like a sauna either. I've done like every time I've gone in the sauna, I'm like, It's just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, now what? We just sit here.
Yes.
At least a hot tub, you're like in the water, right?
I used to go to a gym that had these private sauna rooms with a shower. So it was
Yeah.
cool to be in a hot sauna and take a cold shower. It was a really weird contrast. But they were personal. There was like one person goes in there, you could lock the door. But all that stuff messes with my lungs anyways. Oh, Mary says she's lived all over the West Coast. I have too in a way.
Cool.
I absolutely love that. I'm gonna turn the fan on because I can hear my son. He's on the
He
patio.
likes
You know, my neighbors, they look at me and I know why. Because they hear whatever they're all up in his conversation. Try a hot tub on a freezing cold, snowy night.
I've seen people do that.
I'm scared of the temperature variations. I'm scared of what it would do to me. I would step out and be like, okay, we need to immediately go to the hospital now. Because my temperature has just gone up. But I love pools. I'm the ocean, pools, you know, I'm a fish. I love water.
Can I see the bottom? That's what I'm going to ask you. Can I see the bottom?
Where I live, you can't because there's wildlife, kelp, and it's foaming.
Have fun. I'll be on the beach.
I've been to the beach in Texas where you can look down and see your ankles and see your feet. It's not like that here. It is not like that here at all in any way, shape, or form.
I love a really shallow, like incline into the water where you have to go way far out before you start to get those bigger waves. You know?
Oh yeah.
So you just start to hit where you can like jump into the waves, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
And like jump around like a crazy person. I love that.
Oh, that sounds fun though.
It is.
The UK is like that. You have to walk way out to go to the water.
Mm-hmm.
Here we have more like rocky beaches.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually
There
really
was
nice.
in the Gulf. There was this. What is that? San Pedro. Does that sound right?
Yeah. San Pedro.
Okay. San Pedro Beach. That is a lovely. You have to walk way out before you hit the waves.
Mhm.
There was a beach in Haiti near Cap-Haïtien that I went in that was like that too. Except I was freaking the people on staff out because they saw me way far out in the water, not realizing the water is like really only this deep. But I'm way out there, and I'm with two men, you know, like I wasn't out there alone. But they were like, just Melissa, come back in. Like, it's okay.
You're too far, Melissa.
You're too far. I'm like, yeah, but it's only here, you know.
Grant says that in Airbnb in Pismo Beach, we had a hot tub with LEDs that changed colors and flash. It was just fun watching. Welcome in, Dusk. Welcome in.
Hi, Dusk.
Hi, Dusk. I think the last time I was in the ocean where I couldn't see the bottom, and I was up to water right here, but my feet were digging for sand dollars. And so we were in a point where we were up on a sandbar and there was a bunch of sand dollars. And so we were digging with our feet and finding sand dollars. And it was so fun. So
That's
much
awesome.
fun.
Melissa, so sorry.
No, go ahead. No, you're good.
Welcome in, Chloe. Welcome in.
Chloe.
Donnie says, I stood in the Indian Ocean in Africa. Never seen water that clear. It's
That's amazing.
like I'm used to foamy oceans. So anytime I've ever seen clear water, I'm like, I can see my feet. I can see my feet.
Florida's like that. Down near
awesome.
Miami.
That's awesome. So Florida has clear water like that?
I've only been to Miami, so yes.
Yeah, Janice, welcome in. Welcome in.
Nice.
Listening in.
Janice.
binding on a table runner. That's awesome, Chloe. That's awesome. Just checking in. Awesome. Welcome in. William, you look like Fred Durst. Oh, hold on. With a cholo on that outfit. Hold on. This is Fred Durst right here. Bam. The red hat backwards.
Yeah.
I was there. I remember. I went to go see Korn, but they may not have been there as well. May or may not have been there. I remember the era. You couldn't wear a red hat and a beige pair of khakis without getting that reference.
So true.
Would love to go to Africa. Oh, now I have Toto stuck in my head. Alabama Gulf Coast has clear beaches. You know, I was going to ask that.
Yes.
They're
beautiful. They're beautiful.
Nope, on the West Coast, and it's cold. And it's extremely cold. But it's great for whale watching. We can whale watch even during the summer. Because they're all going down towards Mexico this time of year.
Oh, that sounds cool, though.
My son is like getting all into different types of music. And he'll walk up to me and he's like, I see this influence on you. And it'll be Korn or something. And I'm like, maybe I listened to this song 100 years ago. Maybe. But it makes me laugh. Or he'll walk up and he's like, have you ever heard of this band? And I'm like, yes, I have.
Yeah.
What songs have you listened to? There's been a few times though where he's like, have you heard of this band? And I'm like, no. And he's like, yes. I discovered that he didn't know.
Yes.
Orange Beach, Alabama has the prettiest beaches and sand is perfect.
Oh, that's
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you have the chance to go visit, go visit. Just remember you're going to burn your feet.
Our beaches are like that. But it really gets that hot. Even if it's 100-something degrees in LA, the beaches are always 20 degrees cooler.
Mm-mm. Not in Alabama. That's not how it works there.
Again, it's because of the freezing cold water. It cools everything down. It cools the air, everything. That's why when it's hot here, a lot of people go to the beach.
Yeah.
That's one thing it took me a while to get used to. If you go to when I lived in LA, I would go to the popular beaches. But like on like a holiday, there'd be 2,000 people at the beach.
Nope.
Of miles and miles and miles and miles of people, but like you feel the fact that there's 2,000 people on the beach. Where I live, I could go east 35 miles, 45 miles, and there's not that many people.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is a lot like that, where you're just on top of each other for miles, and you can just see all the umbrellas and everything just going down the whole beach. It's interesting.
Yeah, we used to live on about a mile from Orange Beach. That's awesome.
Mm.
I did like 35 beach weddings spring, summer of 2016. That's awesome. I'm a fan of the the beach, especially because weddings are catered too. I'd go. I was used to SoCal beaches, and when I went to Maui, it was so beautiful. The water was warm and clear. I cried when I had to come up.
Yeah.
They're foamy. They're foamy. You cannot see your feet.
I don't think I saw the ocean until I was in my 20s. But I spent a lot of time on Lake Michigan and Lake Superior.
Yep.
But it's not the same. And I know like you can't see the other side. It feels like an ocean. Like Lake Superior in Duluth feels like a port.
Yeah.
But there's something about even the psychology of knowing, like when you're in California, you know, like where is the next landmass, right?
Exactly.
As opposed to when you're standing in Lake Superior, like, okay, well, I'm in Minnesota. Wisconsin's over there.
Yeah, I agree.
And then also the salt air makes a huge
Mhm.
difference too. 'Cause
Exactly.
you don't have the salty air on any of the Great Lakes.
I love the beach, and I got swept away in a wave once when I was a kid. A friend of mine, his father technically saved my life because I got caught up in a rip current.
Mhm.
When I went to Hawaii, I didn't want to go home either. There's a few places that like I go and I'm like, do I have to go home? Do I have to?
Yeah.
Sorry, I need a Nutter Butter break.
I like Nutter Butters. Can I have some?
I like them too, but I need to not get into them. Oh, really?
Thank you.
For some reason, that's not what I was thinking. Nutter butter when he said nutter butter.
Oh no, it's the
I'm thinking of-
chocolate and it's the wafers.
See, I don't like the wafers. I was thinking of the 2 cookies with the peanut butter inside. And
Those are good too. I could literally eat a box of wafers. Like, I don't care if they're strawberry, chocolate, vanilla.
Yeah.
I love wafers. I just do. It's something I've been eating my whole life. We had a wedding planner in our church, and she needed a preacher for a season. Back then in Alabama, you had to have a clergy or a judge sign a certificate. It changed now.
oh yeah,
I grew up going to Torrance and Redondo Beach a lot because they're local. Sometimes we would go to Venice or Laguna.
Yeah.
Venice is weird because I used to go rollerblading and skating there a lot, so I kind of miss it. I have dreams that I'm skating on this endless walkway, but I know it's a dream because the concrete isn't sandy.
Hmm.
So I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't destroying my wheels. This is a dream. When I was a kid, I actually almost got drowned and got CPR and everything. Wow.
Oh my.
Nutter Butters are my favorite.
Nutter Brothers are pretty special.
Mhm.
Do you know, I'm gonna say this flat out. I'm not ready for summer to be over. I think I'm gonna be crying at registration tomorrow morning. We gotta be awake and like be able to speak to people in the morning again.
What time do you have to be there?
Because of our last name, we don't have to be there until 11:30.
Oh, that's not bad. That's okay.
That's the one good thing about my last name is that
Yeah.
like when they're calling last names, I'll just go straight to the end of the line. I know. I
Yeah.
know my last name.
Yeah.
So that's the one good thing. I feel sorry for all the people the last name starts with an A and have to be there in the morning.
That's how what I was. I started with an A. So for the first not years of my life, I was like I was the fourth one to graduate in my high school class. So it was just like to watch everybody go through. But every time I was always be the first one to call. Unless my twin was in my class and she was number one.
Hmm.
But yeah, now I'm at the end. Went the other way.
Jennifer's not ready for school either.
our school doesn't start for another 23 days.
Really?
Yeah, they don't go back until the 26th here.
Yeah. Public schools, same thing.
That seems more normal. It seems like it starts earlier and earlier and earlier. Like it felt like I think when I was younger, a young person, it was like Memorial Day, you get out, and Labor Day it starts.
Yeah, that's what it was when I was a kid. I think here they don't start school until the end of August because we have such a short summer anyway
Yeah.
that they're trying to let the kids enjoy as much of the actual warm weather as they can.
Judy, my son is homeschooled, but he goes to the high school for a class or two. And so I'm whining on both fronts because my son technically goes to 2 schools. So as the professor of humanities, I've got to get up and make sure all the work is being done.
Yeah, there are state laws about when you can start school too. So
Yeah.
if you're in the public school sector, and most of them are around Labor Day, like within so many days of Labor Day. So
in fact, when my kids were younger and when my kids were in school, so I don't have anyone going back to school, so I love this conversation because I'm like, oh, I don't have to. So
yes,
I'm not working in a school and I don't have any young people. But one year the state of Wisconsin mandated that nobody could start school until Labor Day because of the tourist industry, like in the Wisconsin Dells. And then they ended up changing it because they had a lot of kickback that they left it up to the school districts. But one year my school decided to have a half day the Friday before Labor Day, and I revolted and didn't go. I'm like, I'm going to see my family out of town.
yeah.
The only reason that I know when the school starts back here is because my backyard shares the fence with an elementary school. So now I know exactly when I'm going to hear kids at recess at 9:00 in the morning.
I live near an elementary school, and our biggest beef is that they keep the bell schedule during the summer.
Oh, they don't do that here, thank goodness.
So that bell is going off year round. No one's there. And you hear that like, for everything.
Monday through Friday.
And the funny thing is, I never hear it. I don't hear it until the summer. When the kids are there, I don't hear a thing.
Yeah, I wonder if the noise has calmed down over the summer. Like people are on vacation, and it's just like all the traffic, and you don't hear that. Like you don't have all the people driving to and from school that would muffle that sound out.
That is true. I live in a land of sound pollution. Because when I go to quiet places, I'm like, my ears are ringing. I live near a freeway. I live near an elementary school. I live near, there's all this calamity going on around me. There's houses in the hills and people driving up the hills. And it's just all this stuff. And I don't realize it until I go to a quiet place. Like, I'm not kidding you. I've been to Kansas, Idaho. There's some of the most quietest places on planet Earth.
Yeah.
The crickets are like, do you know where you are? Do you know where you are? It's, you don't realize it until you leave the city of how loud a city is. Kids start tomorrow in Georgia. We're like a week away, but all this registration's happening. And you know what's funny? They switched everything to digital, but they still want us to go in person. But I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be positive about it.
They want you to click a button. They want you to go click a button.
No, I'm going to show up literally in my mug. They're going to have to push with a dolly. My mug is going to be so big. And I'm just going to have a straw in my coffee. The public schools start back this week, but we don't start until the 17th. Our particular program tries to coincide with the school. Just pointed out we get an entire month off for Christmas.
Yeah, you do. I was looking at your school schedule yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
They're like, we don't want them coming back for a while. And
But
that's a month. That's like a month just with the business days.
And is that all across California, or is that just maybe an LA thing, like where your school is?
We have so many different school districts here that every single school district has a different rule.
Do you have to go back between Christmas and New Year's?
They let us out in the middle of December, and we don't go back until the middle of January.
Yep.
That's nice. Do you get
But
a long
it's-
spring break?
No. They sometimes, like last year, I think the kids didn't even get a week.
You have a week. Yeah, it's I don't know if it's before. I think it's after Easter though.
Yeah, they see that's the
It's
thing. That's
so
why it
weird.
throws
Like
me off.
I don't. It's just every year it's different. Do we have the weekend before Easter, the week before Easter, or do we have the week after Easter? Like, and who determines that and why and all of that stuff? But
Great.
yeah, like tomorrow I have
notice-
orientation with all of, and so I get to see all my babies tomorrow. I can't wait. And like, I really haven't even looked at my roster yet, so I don't even know who's in my class yet. But, or I know I have all of them, but I mean, whom I blessed? That's what I say. I am blessed to take your attendance every morning. That's what I tell them. I go, you're all my babies.
Aw, so cute.
Yeah. I have 44 little ones this year.
Oh wow, that's a big
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, it's like 44 every year. They're fun though. They're fun. I love that age group. 10 years old is the best.
That's a big class size.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
split into two. It's split into two classes. So let me preface that. So my teammate has 22 and I have 22. And then we switch halfway through. Like I only teach math and science.
Yay,
So-
Linda, welcome in, welcome in. When
Hi,
I was a
Linda.
kid, when I was in junior high, there were almost 30 kids per class, and they literally had to do something about it because the teachers
Yeah.
couldn't handle how many kids were like, and that was like every period. There was
Yeah.
30 kids per class.
The state only in the United States, the states only regulate how many children are in per class until you get to third grade. Once fourth grade hits, the cap opens up wide open.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
Hey, Linda. Hey, so Terry, welcome in.
Hi, Linda. Hi,
You're-
Terry.
You guys are just in time because I'm actually going to start sewing in a minute. Well, cutting. Yay! Welcome in from Ohio, Terry Caprio. Welcome
Terry.
in. Welcome in.
Hello.
Oh, I love it. All of our friends have been in here tonight. Hmm.
Oh, we've
Absolutely.
been missing a couple.
I definitely need a hug because school's starting again.
Oh,
I'm gonna know all the random facts about history again.
I love that.
September 10th.
Wow.
Do you get so
Yeah.
Terry? Do the kids get out really late then? Do they
Yeah.
like? Is it in June when they get out
Yes.
for
To
summer?
be fair,
Yes.
back in the day, at least in my day, we would start in September. We had 3 full months of summer.
Yeah. Same
Um,
We
here.
would, so they've really compressed the school year because the kids get more days off during the year. But back in the day, that was normal.
Yeah.
Yay, Terry.
So yeah, in New York, you usually start the Wednesday or Thursday after Labor Day, which Labor Day is late this year. It's on the 7th. And then in New York, they get out on the 26th of June. So they have all of July and August off. My mom works for the school district in New York. So that's the only way I keep up with those schedules.
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's not excited to go back again this year, but it's okay. She's one-on-one with a student, and she gives me a headache about it. And I tell her, I go, this is what I would do if I was one-on-one with a student. She goes, you can't do that. And I was just like, well, you need to. You need to be more open. But my mom's just so closed-minded with certain things because she's so old school in certain pieces. And I'm trying to broaden her, and so I'm like, just love on that kid. Just love on him. That's what he needs. And I promise you, you build that relationship, you love on that kid, he will learn from you, and he'll take you, and he won't fight you when it comes to learning. But if you're
Hello,
listening,
Tarika.
I appreciate you. What?
Oh, I just said hello, Tarika.
Oh, Hello.
If I mispronounced that, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Terry Caprio.
Terry
I love your
Caprio.
name. I love your name tonight, Art. I of all the shirts that I have, I love this shirt, and like I feel like I need to put a Picasso here or something. But at the time, all I could find was this. Thank you. I have hundreds of work shirts with different names.
Yeah.
And I will slowly be unearthing them as I go through the closet. I found my favorite. I used to paint in this shirt that the name was Mo.
Yeah.
I miss my Mo shirt. We used to start August 10th, and back then we didn't have air conditioning. When I was in school, 4th grade, we had 62 kids in my class, not my grade. When I was in 6th grade, there was a solid, like, almost 30 kids.
No, thank you.
Yay, Pam, welcome in, welcome in. I'm still crocheting and trying to get ready for the craft show. Tonight's hat is Highland Cows.
Yep.
Amazing.
Hi, Pam.
Cute.
Yay, Pam, welcome in, welcome in. Awesome, great to see everybody. They also extend the school day from 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. many years ago. My high school started at 7:30 in the morning, and it was considered revolutionary because we were out early, like a full half hour before everyone else.
Yeah, it's about when my school started too.
Yeah. Mine too.
We had-
And then, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, and most teenagers I know are not morning people, and me doubly so.
Neither am I. That's why I'm trying to not dread tomorrow, because if I do, it'll be terrible. If I'm like, hey, it's just another day, it'll be a great experience.
Exactly.
And plus, I want to take my kid school shopping, but much like me, he only wears black and white. I'm so happy my granddaughter graduated, is not returning to the school the system this September. That's awesome. Amen. When I'm about to go to kindergarten, it was canceled because there wasn't enough 5-year-olds. We moved to Seattle the next summer.
Oh wow.
There's a bunch of college courses I wanted to take that never had enough people. I think they're so cute, Mary. Tammy, do you have Darth Vader in there? I hear like a shh.
It's probably no. My air conditioner's going, but I don't have anything pointed at the microphone doing that.
Oh, it might be someone else.
I have
hear
that
that.
rotary cutter. I don't know.
No, it's not a big deal. It's more funny than anything else. I was working on Kimberly Bell's Pumpkin and Potions quilt. This was my sewing group's this is what my sewing group decided to do this week.
That is such a cute quilt.
When I went to school, it was literally 9 to 3 with a lunch hour.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Oh gosh, welcome to the food portion of this show. Back in the day, the high school I went to, they would serve double-decker tacos, these chicken sandwiches, and you would get a personal Pizza Hut pizza. And they had pizza bagels. Oh, I'm just craving finger foods now.
My
That's
high school,
really-
William, my high school had a contract with Taco Bell. And
Yes.
so, like, they offered Taco Bell. So,
Same
like,
did
they'd
so
have,
did
like-
mine.
Did they? I thought that
Yeah.
was weird. I thought I was the only one. But
So
then
did mine and
we had,
Pizza Hut.
we had 2 lunch periods, and all the Taco Bell would be gone first lunch.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
if you had first lunch, you got it. If you had second lunch, you had whatever was on the menu.
Oh.
I think Jess and mine, at least where I live, we were the last generation to have Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and sodas on campus.
Yeah.
We had a Pepsi machine, we had a Coke machine. High school is where I got addicted to Powerade.
Yeah, we had a vending machine in our cafeteria too, so we could go to the vending machine and get stuff. I remember all little Debbie snacks was a quarter. So I just go get I'd bring a quarter and get a Nutter Butter.
I'm addicted because of you. I'm addicted. I'm blaming you because I'm addicted to Nutter Butters.
You're welcome.
They had Taco Bell in Alabama. They had Taco Bell where Jennifer and Donnie live as well. See?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then it wasn't just me. I just peaches. Okay.
Those I was hooked on those double decker tacos. And the pizza bagels were just hey, peaches.
Peaches had to make her appearance. Okay, I love you too.
Yeah, but did you have a poutine bar?
No,
never.
Oh, we had it. We had it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We had poutine, and then or you could go through the same line and get like a sandwich, either like turkey or roast beef. With
see that's
fries.
different.
Yeah, and then there was a hot lunch. Yeah.
Oh, I miss all of that. They fed us, but it wasn't healthy. I'll tell you right now, because now the kids they get these like healthy meals. Ours were not healthy. Here, pizza bagels were created because of the large Italian Jewish population.
Yeah.
If I have mozzarella, I'll make a pizza bagel at my house. I was addicted to those things when I was younger. Gene is not having any of this.
They have breakfast bagels here.
Oh, I still love I'll destroy a breakfast bagel.
Yeah.
I got you.
There's a bagel shop by my house. Oh gosh, I'm gonna start eating it again because I'm gonna be up early in the morning.
Oh, have a good night,
thank you
Judy.
so much for stopping by, Judy.
Oh, good night, Judy.
I gotta go visit the sewist room. I'll be back.
Okay.
I got y'all beat on the food thing. We did not have a cafeteria when I was in school. If you didn't bring a lunch, you didn't have a lunch. Or you bought we had one of the vending machines that was refrigerated. And so it rotated around. So you got those sandwiches, or you got like a Hot Pocket, or you got something that could be refrigerated or frozen to be kept cold. You could go through that machine, or you could get like vending machine food, like the junk food and sodas and such. But otherwise, you had to bring your own lunch.
I am now craving a chicken sandwich because we started talking about 30-something years ago.
I love the chicken sandwiches in the vending machine. That, and between my mom buying them and getting them at school, Hot Pockets became a staple in my life. I still eat them to this day.
The pizza, Mary the bagel. My son every once in a while will buy Hot Pockets, and I'm not going to sit up here and pretend that I am not weak, and I'll eat one every once in a while. Every once in a while, I'll still have one. But it's been a while since he's had a Hot Pocket.
I'm the only one in the house that eats them. And like I'll get a box of them, and then after I've gone through the entire box, and of course I won't eat more than one a day because it's just not gonna do that. But after I've gone through them, I'm like, no more Hot Pockets for a really long while. 3 months later, I'll ask for them again.
I've made mini muffins mini pizzas on English muffins. When I was extremely young, my mom lined us all up and made sure we knew how to cook. She looked at us, and I'll never forget. She's like, "I quit. You don't appreciate me." And so we had to make our own breakfast. Like most people should. You should have that skill. Like my son knows how to cook. But she was tired, and I don't blame her. Being a parent now, I don't blame her. So I've made every combination that you could possibly think of on a muffin. Pizza, fries, ranch was all I would eat at school. Took my lunch the other day. Oh, I miss those pizzas. We had Pizza Hut pizzas. Oh, I miss those. I absolutely. Sorry.
I
Go ahead.
didn't have Pizza Hut pizzas. And so when I think of school lunches, it was like, which one? Because I went to 11 schools, K through 12. I was one
Wow.
of those transient kids that was at a different school just about every year. So yeah, some schools were better than others. But
It all, you think it's so it's all location, location, location.
yeah, some schools were definitely better than others. But there was like there was this highly processed, institutionalized theme across the board, no matter where I went.
Overly cooked, like cooked until it's, dead for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But when my kids were in school, they counted pizza, like they had to have so many vegetables and so many fruits and so many. They counted pizza as a vegetable because of the tomato sauce. And I'm like, you guys, that's a stretch. And then my oldest son had what they called nutrition break first thing in the morning, and it was like donuts and chocolate milk. And I was very like, health conscious. I'm like, this is not a nutrition break. Let's just call it what it is. If you're gonna have donuts, let's just call it a snack. And I'm like, I'm gonna complain. And then my son's like, Mom, don't complain.
The school I went to, they were weirdly healthy. Like in the morning, you could only get things like you can get cereal and stuff for the nutrition snack. And they had celery. Lunch was all bets are off. Lunch was like your calorie count's going through the roof,
Wow.
But they're the ones that got me hooked on celery and peanut butter. Because from like kindergarten until 6th grade, I ate it every morning. They count ketchup as a veggie.
No.
That's a stretch. I'm sorry. And then by that definition, I had a good portion of dairy because I had ice cream after I had dinner.
It counts. It counts.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. Let me get my water. Let me get my water intake for the day.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I'm getting water now because I'm going to have some water and dairy because I have coffee with cream. So
very nice.
You need water to make coffee, so that counts as a portion of water.
Okay.
My cup was unfortunately empty, so I'm brewing another one right now.
I do have the answer on how they market ketchup as a vegetable. The first ingredient is tomato concentrate from red ripe tomatoes for Heinz ketchup. So tomato concentrate is the first ingredient, so that's why they're counting as a vegetable.
No,
but not all ketchup is created equal. I'm allergic to tomatoes, and when I eat any kind of processed tomato, it's not tomato. It's a bunch of things brought together to make it taste like tomato.
Yeah.
Pizza rolls or all these things, because I'm highly allergic. I'll start itching. I feel like someone's like a million things are crawling on me when I eat tomatoes. Nothing happens. Nothing happens when I eat that fake stuff. And dairy is not kidding. The kids, they literally did count it as a vegetable. We made a salad bar for them. It was like the kids protested salad. Do you know what's so funny? I love a salad bar. Even back then, I'll go crazy for a salad bar. Oh, yeah, it does. Count coffee with cream any time of the day or night. Absolutely. Yes, legally, they were covered if the kids took ketchup. French fries are my favorite vegetable food group. Grant, I have a potato problem. I don't care if it's a potato patty, a French fry, hash brown, baked potato, mashed potatoes. I love potatoes, but they don't love me back.
Can you have sweet potatoes?
You know what? It's so funny. And I don't like sweet potatoes, but there's a caveat. I'm obsessed with sweet potato pie. It doesn't have to make
It's like some people don't drink their coffee without tons of creamer and sugar. And William doesn't eat sweet potatoes without tons of sugar other additives.
Yes, yes, in a crust, in some sort of graham cracker crust. Because it was like family tradition and where I'm from to eat sweet potato pies. So I ate sweet potato pie before I ever ate pumpkin pie. And for the record, I like pumpkin pie too. I just didn't eat it until I was much older.
I was just about to ask you if you're like a traditional crust person or a graham cracker crust, but I think you just answered that question.
Either way. But I'm obsessed with the graham cracker, but I also, it's decadent, but I love the Oreo crust for a pie.
I was just about to say, have you had the Oreo crust? Yeah.
Oh, obsessed with that stuff. And Carvel puts these weird, they're like Oreo-esque at the bottom of all their ice cream cakes.
Yeah.
So if you ever buy an ice cream cake from Safeway, they're made that way. Some people would use ketchup if they knew exactly what our government was allowed in. A lot of the stuff I get, and a lot of this stuff, I get a lot of stuff from a local farm. So most of my vegetables, I know exactly where they were grown. Like literally across the street from my job.
Do you also like cheesecake, William?
By the pound.
The reason I'm asking is recently I had a hybrid sweet potato cheesecake concoction thing that was the bomb. It was it was like sweet potato pie with cheesecake. And I thought, well, I don't need to eat any other desserts ever again because I just had it all. It was wonderful. But I didn't really mean that because remember I said I had ice cream tonight.
Yeah. Terry loves tomatoes and she grows them. Yep, you're right, Katie.
And Terry loves cheesecake too.
I love cheesecake. For anyone who hasn't heard the story a gabillion times, when I was coming home from a concert a gabillion years ago, I literally got off a bus and stayed in Wisconsin for a week. And it reintroduced me to what real cheesecake is. So I am obsessed with cheesecake. Putting borax in food and formaldehyde, unbelievable. Do you know what? I quit eating Kraft macaroni and cheese because of the ingredients. So when people say things like that, it's actually kind of true. You really have to check what you're eating and what it's made out of. Sweet potatoes cheesecake covers 2 food groups. It's a dinner and a dessert and one. And you know, I'm going to say this. I haven't had a sweet potato as an adult. That's how much I like. So as an adult, I couldn't tell you if I like it or hate it.
I eat sweet potatoes a lot.
I've never had one just like, baked or in the microwave or whatever.
Because like I'm not diabetic or anything like that, but I'm very sensitive. I can tell you when my sugar's high or low, and like sweet potatoes just keep me stable. So it's a good starch for me to have that doesn't cause my blood sugar just to go up and down. It's like ever since I had my second baby, I'm just so sensitive with it. And so I just don't want to. So I just try to counteract it and just, keep stable.
Totally.
Yeah. Sweet potatoes are good. Terry says that there's arsenic in rice and chlorine in our water, aka bleach. We are all eating things we shouldn't be we won't want in our food. Yes, William.
No, all I eat is rice. That's all that's like my board go-to. Because I'll just put a pot on and walk out of the room and forget about it. Come back 20 minutes later, like, oh yeah, I'm making rice. I eat a ton of rice.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like an ingredient of rice that just has like chemicals like arsenic? Or are we putting something on it? I got the hiccups. Sorry.
Is it a preservative, like trace amounts, or
That's what I'm asking. Yeah.
No, don't come after rice. I won't eat food. Literally, I eat rice with everything.
William. Oh my
At the
word.
house- at the
No.
house. I'm not kidding you. That's like my meal prep. I'll make a giant pot of rice. And I'm like, I'll eat this tomorrow for breakfast. It's a good solid.
Mhm. I eat a lot of rice too. And then I like there's actually a lot of things that have bleach in them, and one of them is like our cooking oils, because otherwise it would go rancid. So like there's trace amounts of bleach in that, breads.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
But
the
I
arsenic
just
is absorbed from the soil. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Laugh out
okay.
loud. I won't eat food. Oh no. No, you know
But
what it
there's
is?
some things
It's
I'm
my
like, I just don't want to think about it because then I won't eat, right? So it's like that's why we pray for our food.
hope for the best. Yeah, you hope for the best.
Like
Yeah, there's always something that's going to be, and even the most organic food, there's going to be some chemical compound probably that could potentially hurt us down the line if we consume way too much. But
Mhm.
I mean, how many people do you see dying of arsenic because they eat rice? I don't see.
Nobody.
Yeah, so and like Grant said, he thinks it's absorbed in the soil, so it's just a component. It's a byproduct, of the rice eventually. But I mean, do you boil it out? I don't know. I don't know.
Or would it
I can't,
concentrate it?
yeah, I can't tell you the last time I had rice though. So
Yesterday.
here yesterday.
Yeah. Melrose rice has the lowest levels of arsenic, but no rice has levels that are high enough to hurt you. Thank you, Grant.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Grant. I knew I could count on the chat for some answers.
And Terry said if we are starving, we're all eating rice. We're all gonna eat the rice.
Um, I gotta
Yeah.
make sure. Yeah. I can only eat rice and pasta right after you make it because once it cools down, it develops another gluten and my body can't digest it. And so it's painful. So I've learned just to cook enough to get me by, that my little spoonful that I might have. That's all I can have. That's why I have a bag of rice in my cabinet, but it's been there for over a month. So I don't know if I'm ever going to eat it.
Not so much with the rice, but pasta, I don't, unless it's really well prepared, I don't like mushy pasta.
Yeah.
So like I usually don't, I mean I will, but I often don't want it like the next day because if it turns to mush, if that makes sense. Because I enjoy chewing, that's part of the eating process for me is chewing it.
I used to really like making homemade mac and cheese, but I don't know how to make it just for one person. I know how to make it for 50. So.
What about beans? Asking for a friend.
Do I know how to make beans?
No, I'm just saying, what about beans? Are they soaked with arsenic? Soaked. I'm reading Donnie and Jennifer's comment. If you soak and rinse it well, it helps with the arsenic. This is how I got to not eat anything. So true.
I don't know.
Oh no, there's more arsenic in brown rice, but there's trace amount in white rice is processed.
Interesting.
I kind of only like my pasta if it's al dente. Oh, my beans are good, but don't eat uncooked beans. No, what I'm saying is I soak mine. I'm addicted to black beans with cilantro and onion. It's the most simple thing on earth, but I could eat it like 7 days out of the week.
What about black bean burgers?
I can't remember the last time that I had one. It's been a while.
It's been at least 10 years since I made a black bean burger, but I used to really enjoy them because you can pretty much put any seasoning or flavoring to it, and it just kind of eats it right up. It's it absorbs. And it's really good.
Yes, pasta does need to be cooked al dente. Terry,
Yes.
and beans are good, but don't eat uncooked beans. I agree, and that's a great way to induce some stomach pain and unpleasant intestinal gas.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And personally, I know there are people who have very strong opinions about this. We have a new modern one. I don't think I ever want to live without a pressure cooker ever again because it's amazing. I love the pressure cooker for
I
cooking
miss
beans.
mine. Mhm.
Yeah. My mother instilled a fear in me as apparently when my grandmother was cooking and overloaded it and was unattentive, and my mother told me this story of the pressure cooker exploding when she was a little girl, and there was broken window and like beans all over the kitchen. And so my mother was like, never use a pressure cooker. And then we moved out here off the grid, and we're like, we're gonna get one. I'm like, no, we can't. So it took me a minute to get over the irrational fear that I had. But the modern ones are really safe.
Yeah. Do you have the Instapot one or like that? Not brand, but like that type of pressure cooker?
No, I have it's not an Instapot. It's just, it's more like, it looks like a saucepan.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
I
had
don't
one
have
of those too.
Yeah, I don't have the solar to run an Instapot.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I've had off brands of those. But I loved it where I could just put either way, I can take chicken, like if I knew I was going to make chicken salad or if I was going to make just something I needed to shred the beef or the pork or whatever it was. And so I would cook that meat in the Instapot, type kind of pressure cooker because I knew how long until it was tender. And so it was just simpler and not as long.
Mhm.
That's why I enjoyed it too.
I eat my pasta on the cusp of undone and cooked. Yay, Newton Ashburg. I give mainlining M&Ms.
Breakfast of champions, right there.
Do you know it's so funny you would say that. I never drink soda in the morning. And yesterday I had a soda in the morning and I was like, I don't know why this is shameful. I don't know why. I must have been deficient. I woke up craving a soda. And usually it hurts in the morning, but it didn't hurt.
Oh. Was it Pepsi?
Yes, that's all I drink.
Yeah, I didn't know.
No. I'm not like a snob about it. I like most soda, but I prefer Pepsi over Coke. I had a pressure cooker drop off the stove at the end.
Oh wow.
I used an Instapot to cook rice. I did also pulled barbecue chicken in the Instapot.
Yeah, it comes out so good, doesn't it, Grant?
I had a slow cooker, and my son broke the lid.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on this like never-ending search to find the lid, and it's not on Amazon.
I keep forgetting. So I was like, oh, when we go to thrift store shopping, we need to be looking for one, and I never think about it when we're out and about.
I miss
when I'm this far away.
I used to make roast, corned beef and hash, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Well,
No, we're talking about
Terry,
food too much.
Terry, if it's comforting at all, I did have a family member. I told them they were overloading our pressure cooker. I said, "You're overloading it," and they said, "No, it's fine. It's fine." It wasn't my husband. It was one of the younger people, and sure enough, the valve ended up being released, and it just was like whoosh.
Oh,
So
yeah.
like so that like I feel better because I've seen it fail and know
Yeah.
like the modern ones are really safe, but I wouldn't have one that, and then you could buy replacement parts for it, but I wouldn't have one before the year 2018 made
Mm.
made like unless it's really new and really modern. I agree, I wouldn't have one either. The end.
Good night,
You know,
Good
Liz.
night, Liz.
Yay,
Good night,
Liz. Thank you
Elizabeth.
so much for hanging out. Thank you so much. You're reminding me of the reason why I don't own a deep fryer.
Oh,
I have
or Fry
um,
Daddies, right? Aren't
more
they
than
called Fry
once,
Daddies too?
I have seen somebody get injured and make a garage explode from putting a semi-frozen turkey into a deep fryer.
Mm-hmm.
They literally explode. I've
No.
owned a smoker. I've owned a solar oven. I've owned everything you can think of. I don't own a deep fryer.
I don't either.
I've seen too many horrible things come from
No,
those things.
me either.
I
I
still
don't
won't
fry
use one,
food.
maybe. Oh, I'm obsessed. Well, you know me. I'm a fryman.
Yeah.
I come from the butter tins, the saltines, and the frymans.
Hmm.
Oh, my fry daddy. But when I was younger, I was traumatized, and no one was even in the room. They dropped it, and it sat there for a second. Everyone walked out, and it exploded.
Oh my.
You can't put something wet in hot oil, and I don't think people realize this.
No,
So
especially not something frozen.
No. Don't put water with fruit. No.
it's because I used to go to a lot of places where people would tailgate.
Oh,
So a
okay.
lot of it was people who didn't. I used to, when I was younger, I used to go to UCLA home games with my brother and his wife because my family is that much more older than I am. But my whole point is I've seen some idiotic moves of people just like, oh, I've been drinking since 9 o'clock this morning. Let's start cooking.
No. Nope.
Sounds like Mardi Gras.
I've never been to Mardi Gras.
You know what? It's the old cliche. It's the old cliche. It's all fun and games till someone gets hurt.
Yeah.
That's so true.
And then I had a friend that had that on a T-shirt. She said it said it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, and then it's hilarious. Is what her T-shirt said.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
So that's what I think whenever someone says that.
Yeah.
Okay, that is kind of funny. The outdoor fryer for turkeys are dangerous as well. You have to know what you're doing and take precautions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen it end well in many cases.
And I think
Never.
also the kind of oil that you use is really important. So one of my friends did a deep fat fried turkey, and he had a lot of experience doing it. He had the big pot, and he used peanut oil.
Oh yeah, I've
Because-
heard peanut oil. Yeah.
So because of the temperature, it made it like the cooking temp made it safer somehow. But mind you, he was the one doing it and not me.
Yeah.
So.
I believe peanut oil has a lower heat, like a lower cooking point than traditional. But don't get me. I never used it. Chick-fil-A does. So we're more I always dealt with vegetable oil.
And then when we were done, we had like 10 gallons of turkey infused peanut oil, and it
Mhm.
took us years, like literal years, to get through it all.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and then I have a we have a daughter who's a vegetarian, so we couldn't use it to cook for her. Like, but it was still good.
Oh, exactly.
I've never trusted myself with a pressure cooker. I'm gonna buy one. It's just I have a healthy fear, and there's nothing wrong with taking a step back from things. Yay!
I ended up with an instant pot, but I will never. I've still not learned the air fryer.
Mary says, Melissa, I thought I heard you say you're in Wisconsin. I am near Appleton.
Mary, thank you for asking. I used to live in Wisconsin. I was on the other side of the state in Menominee, off of I-94, not far from St. Paul, Minnesota, Eau Claire, that side. And I moved to New Mexico 11 years ago. So, but Wisconsin is my home. That's like if I'm going to return down to the homeland, then that will be Wisconsin. Yeah. But I've been to Appleton many times, and Appleton is a lovely city. Appleton, Neenah, that area is quite lovely.
Oh, it's just big enough.
And then also my mom grew up in Milwaukee, so I also have family in Milwaukee that, yeah, if I go back to the homeland, to the old country, then
I love it.
then I go to Menominee to see my friends and my husband's family, and then we go to Milwaukee to see my family.
I love that.
I've lived all across America, and I always end up moving somewhere where it's warm. But I'm originally from the desert, so it's not. And you know what the funny thing is? As human beings, we will acclimate to any weather. We'll get used to any weather. So that's not even the issue. I in a weird way, I prefer to being warm.
I'm going to disagree with you.
Okay.
Because I never acclimated to the cold.
Really? And you're from there?
I was born in Colorado and grew up. My childhood was in. Remember, I moved around, so
yeah.
And then I landed in the Wisconsin area, and I was Minneapolis area, and I was. I joke. I'm like I was exiled there for 20 years. Pushing 30, actually.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, but I never got the cold. It's like never acclimated. It was just cold, and every winter I strongly disliked it.
Do you know what's funny? I'm sitting up here acting like I'm all tough. My dream was to live in Alaska, and it was cold during the summer there to me, and I was like, I would never make it here. I will never make it here. So I totally get that. I've been kind of a nomad all my life, but I'm staying here now as far as I know.
It's good that you found home. You know, like finding home is important. I hope that I can stay here where I am in New Mexico. Mary, I'm also at high elevation, and I don't want to live anywhere where there's no winter, because then you get a bunch of bugs. Like winter kills a lot of things. So where I am in New Mexico, we do get snow. We get below zero. Yeah, I love the winters here, though. But I'm glad that you have found home.
I will say, besides crickets, our bugs disappear from like November until it gets hot. Besides crickets, they thrive.
So I will say, so I grew up in Alabama. Everybody said, well, I can't believe you're moving somewhere cold. I said, yeah, but we're moving somewhere dry cold. I never could acclimate to the cold winters in Chicago and Pennsylvania and Ohio and New York. Yeah. Like we drive through those areas and it's just bitterly cold. I still wanted to live somewhere where it got cold, but that was just too much. Here, it gets cold, but I mean, you could put clothes on and you're fine. You know, it's not even, you know, now when it gets like negative 35 and below, then it's a little too cold for a little bit, but it's not long.
And you're right, the humidity makes a big difference.
It does.
And I was in New Orleans this winter and it dropped below freezing there. And it's humid in January. It's always humid there. It was miserable. Even though it's 26 degrees, right?
Wow.
Miserable.
I never thought about that.
Because it's so humid, because you're soaking wet and cold. You're just always wet there.
We'd end up in Chicago in the winter. We end up in Chicago a lot. And Chicago winter is very similar to Wisconsin and Minnesota and Michigan winter. I mean, just so similar. And, you know, it would be 26 degrees and I'm in like 4 layers and I'm still, it's biting to the bone. And here, you know, I go out in 2 layers, you know, until we get to the like negative 30s or something. And I'm fine. Yeah. I can do one or 2 layers. And it's, you know, the clothes here are meant for that. But I bought a coat in Chicago thinking it was going to be good enough for Chicago and it wasn't.
No, you really need a lot more protection in Chicago because of the wind.
Well, and the lake effect. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, so here we have the wind. We don't have the lake effect.
Mary said, winter is too cold for me, but I tolerate it. And way to be a trooper.
You can do it, Mary.
Yeah. And the summers there are beautiful, and the falls are beautiful, and the spring is beautiful, and winter is beautiful too. I mean, there is something quite lovely about the world covered in the white blanket of freshly, you know, fallen snow, and it glitters, it like sparkles like glitter. It's quite lovely. Yeah.
It is gorgeous. Here we get snow and you can't build a snowman with it.
Oh, because it's so powdery. Yeah.
Sure you can, just add some water.
I mean, that's what it is.
That's true.
I never thought about that. I just kind of just go, sorry, we're not building one. Let's keep going. Let's go to the next thing.
That's what my kids would. So we moved from Wisconsin to New Mexico, and my kids were like, "I want to build a snowman, but it's like powder falls apart." I'm like, "Let's just get some water. Just, you know, we'll wet the snow, and then you can make a snowman." It works.
First time I told my dad, you know, of course, first time we hit snow and we had a decent enough amount to do anything with it. My dad's like, "Where's the snowman?" I said, "Dad, you can't. Not in this snow. It's powder snow." He's like, "That's never stopped me before." I said, "You don't have powder snow. You're in Alabama. You do not have powder snow." Good try.
Exactly.
We get wet snow in the spring, though.
Sorry, we're doing CIA. You know, we're doing state level negotiations. I'm trying to get my son to shave his beard.
Oh, trim it up. Do you hear me? Trim it up, please.
My son has a full beard, and I'm like, at least take it down to like this. You can even have a side strap like I have, but take it down. I'm doing state level negotiations right now.
Just say girls. Just say girls.
I did. I do not like winters. I can imagine dealing with it for as long as each year. Yeah. Not like you, William. Our winters are like a couple months. And when I say winter, it's 75 degrees. I'll leave the room now. Well, because where I live, it's like 75 degrees year round. If you really, I want to average it out. Yeah. But that could be 75 and windy, 75 and rainy, but it's 75 degrees year round here.
Yes.
When I visited LA, whenever I have visited LA and watched the news, and they have the meteorologist on, I'm like, this would be a really boring place to be a meteorologist for a lot of the year. It's like, okay, 75 and sunny, 73 and sunny, 74 and sunny, 76 and sunny. We're gonna have a day that's 72 and partially cloudy, and then we're gonna bounce back up to, like
70.
right.
That's why I'm like, that's why when people say things about the weather, I'm like, don't say a word. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. Because it's perfect here most of the time.
Yeah.
It's pretty since I retired, I can stay home. And it hardly matters. Exactly.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I'll see myself out.
It does make a difference if you
California.
can stay home. Yeah, so Mary, when I lived in Wisconsin, it was so cold that we went a couple of winters that my husband took the car battery out of the car because we're
Oh.
talking like 30 below zero for actual
Yeah.
temps at night. Brought
Yep.
it into the house so that it was warm, put it on a battery charger overnight, and
Oh,
then
wow.
put it like reinstalled it in the car the next morning so the car would start so I could get to work.
Yeah.
And
We
when
had
it's that
block.
cold,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like insanity. Yeah, those block heaters.
Yeah, we had block heaters. Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about. And Mary, those Santa Anas are brutal. We get like 20 to 30 mile an hour winds.
Oh, that's not brutal,
People in
William.
Chicago, people in Chicago are like, rookie, you rookie.
20
California
miles.
Casper, people in Casper are going to call you a rookie.
Alert, alert, today we have weather. Okay, you're laughing, Terry. And this is annoying. When it rains on every channel, every newscaster is standing by a bridge and they're like, today it's raining. Since I was a child, I want to be like, we know this. We know this.
Yeah.
Kind of
But
Aussie.
they go crazy. That's all they talk about. When it rains, that will be the news cycle. That will be all that they talk about.
Because it doesn't happen very often. They're like, what is this falling from the sky? Yeah. And it only rains if I come. So so the weather people know.
Oh, it drives me crazy. He's like, we could be talking about anything. We're all inside. We know it's raining.
Yeah.
Or driving, or someone's driving badly around you. There's no. The thing that makes me laugh about Los Angeles is that most people that have moved here are from cold weather cities. So when it
True.
rains, everyone's driving crazy. I'm like, shouldn't y'all be used to this? Like, didn't you come from somewhere where it snows and rains a lot?
Yep. But the roads are different and you don't have the manpower to remove the snow like we're like us, like the northern people are used to. So it's just it's different. Like in North Carolina, we don't, when it starts snowing, we don't go outside because we don't have plows.
Hmm.
We're stuck. Like there's no school. There's nothing. Like the roads are closed. Everything's done.
Absolutely.
I'm going to interrupt that I've created a monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
My puppy dog knows to trade things.
Yeah.
He brings me things to trade for what he wants. So usually I have a toy in my hand and he's bringing me a different toy to trade for that toy.
Yeah.
Well, I still have popcorn left. And he has learned where the air popper sits, and he will sit and monitor the air popper in case anything happens to go ahead and fall to the floor. Well, he knows I still have popcorn left, so he's been bringing me his bone half chewed and dropping it next to me so that he can get some popcorn.
Yes,
What a smart puppy.
And I didn't tell him he could, but that's what he's doing. I've created the monster.
Yeah. He knows.
Aw. What kind of dog?
He's a British lab. Come here.
Paladin.
Come here.
Oh my gosh, both of your dogs start with P. Peaches and Paladin.
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
what a pretty one.
Come here. I know
Yeah,
you want more.
Peaches, every time we do this, she has to make one appearance. What a pretty. Is that boy or girl?
It's a boy. He's my service dog.
Pretty boy. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Aw.
he's adorbs.
Are you gonna love on me? Come here. No,
In Seattle, I would joke about this. Mary, when my first year in Portland, the sun only came out like 15 or 16 days.
Mm-hmm.
My first year, they counted. I'll never forget because I used to watch the news every day before work, and I was like, I can't believe I live somewhere where the sun doesn't shine. Today it's raining. Please, everyone, carry your umbrella, please. If you don't have one, no, we have the problem with our umbrellas is that they rot because we use them once every 2 years or once every so you'll pull your umbrella out. Just don't keep it in your garage or somewhere where it's hot.
So I got so spoiled having a garage and that I didn't need an umbrella because even when I go to school, I pull up and I'm right at my door. Like I literally walk 3 steps through the and I go right through my door. I'm in. And so it rained like 2 weeks ago and I'm like, what am I going to walk out to my car with? I put a bag over my head. Like I took my little Aldi's bag and I put it over my head and I ran to my car. And when I got to school, I put my umbrella back in my car. So now I have my little red umbrella.
So
Grant
here,
misses cats now.
here it rains so rarely, but most of the time I don't have to go anywhere if it's raining. So I actually keep the umbrella out here in the garage so that should I be out here when it starts raining, I then have, I can get to the house without getting wet, super wet. But if it's raining and I'm inside the house, I don't have to necessarily go anywhere most of the time.
Yeah.
I agree. Rain is a blessing where we live. We've actually it's weird because everything's not that dangerous golden brown. Certain parts of at least the valley where I live, it's still green. So we've had more water, more moisture than normal. But really, the weather hasn't been what anyone would consider normal. Like I can no longer say what is our winter or summer because last year it was 90 degrees in December.
Yeah.
Here.
I remember you had a late fall last year.
The trees didn't fall until January.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everything, I think I need some popcorn. For real, I'm going to order one of those things. Do you have a yard there? To let him out in the yard. Tammy, do you have a yard?
Yeah. Well, okay. I have one section that right now is a little overgrown, but we've been letting it overgrow for a reason. And then the rest of it is a ready to mix mud pie. So as soon as it rains or it gets wet, it's mud immediately. So we're working on the yard part, but it's fenced and he can't go anywhere. So technically, yes. And he doesn't care. So
Oh, News Nashburg. I really doubt your house is a dump.
okay.
She said she only bought Nashburg says only bought the house because of the garage.
Okay, so in all fairness, the house that we're living in is only 850 square feet. And our apartment was like 1,200 square feet. And our house before that was 2,500 square feet. So for me to have this much space, I had to take over the garage. So we kind of did the same thing.
My sewing room's in my garage. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the only room where I could house all my stuff in the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
I had to walk them no matter the weather. And News in Nashburg, I'm going to make a video of my middle bedroom before and after. I'm working on it right now. You can't see the tubs, but there's tubs everywhere. I am now coming to grips that I have a black t-shirt problem.
Just now?
But years ago I gave away 700 and I thought I had the problem licked. I think I'm over 700. Because the pile is bigger than the 700 pile that I gave away.
The irony is that we all got the memo to wear black but you.
Technically I'm always wearing black. Technically I always have black on.
Usually you do, yeah. Except for tonight.
Well, I'm wearing gray underneath my black, so like gray.
I have four of
Either
them, so
black
I
or
look
black.
like
Oh wow.
I'm addicted to the scroll videos. I don't know why I fell into the dog walker realm. So there's people singing, dancing on skates, people like mushing their dogs like reindeer, and it's usually in Central Park in New York. It's or somewhere in that realm. I'm not kidding you. I try to find positive videos on YouTube. Like you invite these things into your life. You know what I'm saying? These videos, all of these emotions and things. So I try to find things that invoke laughter or love, you know. And I'm not even trying to be cliche. So I watch a lot of dog videos. Especially like the doggy daycare. Come and get your love. I love those videos. When the dun 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 starts up and they open the door and the dog's running into the doggy bus.
Yes. Oh.
I live for those videos. I love my garage. I'm remodeling it before I redo the house. I'm in this weird like I'm changing everything right now. I'm like in the process of changing everything, and it actually feels good. I feel like I'm getting a new start. I'm redoing my sewing room and everything.
I like that. I like that but you're looking at everything and it's like you're inventorying and you're remembering all the stuff that you've made in the past too. Like you're going down memory lane, you know?
I journaled forever. It's good to see how far you've come.
Yeah.
So looking at my clothes reminds me of when I originally started journaling, and then in the end when I was writing, like, you know, when I was literally narrating my life.
Yeah.
Oh, we rate dogs. I think I watched that. Puppy Court is very funny. He's a rescue person. I think I might watch that.
Oh, I don't know.
I like flat tire farm videos. They're in Alaska and they have baby goats.
Oh.
They're so cute. I don't want one. So cute.
No, neither do I, but I could pet a baby goat.
You'll love
Yeah,
it and it'll punch you on the ground.
And for anyone building their house, one of my regrets is that I was not more vigilant about taking pictures. And and I think part of it is that, you know, like I need to like stop and remember that we moved on to raw land and we've been building our house as we're living in it, which is a challenge. And I've had times where I'm like honestly embarrassed about my space not being, you know, finished and it being kind of rough. And now I wish I had pictures of that, because now that the things are so beautiful, I would like the record of what we came from.
Yeah.
You know, like this used to be rough, you know. And now I'm like don't take a picture of that, it's ugly, you know.
You totally reminded me. On my computer I have like I walked through the garage before I made the sewing room. So it's crazy to see that much space in that room. I don't want to go, but if someone let me one on my doorstep, they're fun till they grow up and then they headbutt you.
And they're really destructive.
I've never had one headbutt me.
They'll eat
I have
anything.
friends with goats. They eat a lot. Like if you have them in a penton at like a caged in area, they will destroy anything organic. Like they will eat all the bark off of a tree for as high as they can reach.
Yeah.
They're impressive. They're as good as pigs.
My town uses them as locusts because they go and eat the brush.
Yeah.
Like they'll unleash them on hills and they go and eat all the brush and everything. They're all over my town. William, are you in the house because of the heat in the garage? Yes. The older I get, I can't handle being in a room that's like on average 95 degrees. I can't wait till winter when I go back wearing all my coats.
That'll be fun.
I don't know. I might stay in here and torture my son and stay in this room.
Oh.
He was like when I would go in there, he had a complete run of the house. And now I'm in here and I'm like, have you always been this loud? You need to come in before 9:30 because you were out there screaming in the backyard. And before he didn't have me griping at him. I spent the entire day yesterday and some day today rearranging my sewing sitting space in my room.
Oh, nice.
I've been rediscovering everything. Sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm
fine.
about to sew.
No, I was saying that it's always nice to reset your space or to just change something up. Have a different view, even though it might just be like a 45 or 90-degree angle. Like you just changed it a little bit. Or just, adding something to it. Because just like, I guess, I don't know, I've been out here for almost 3 weeks now. But I changed my whole living space around because I had half of my sewing area in one room and half in another, and it just wasn't how I needed it to be because I was always running around, and then I realized I wasn't doing what I was avoiding things. So now I can see everything and I can't avoid it.
Mhm.
Well, I just moved in. I started moving in May. And probably, if I put in a good 4 days worth of work,
Yeah.
I can do a video and share exactly what my space looks like now. It's come a long way since May.
That's on my bucket list of videos for future projects is to show just how tiny my sewing room is. And because my house, I hear you, Tammy, you were talking about living in a small space. My house is about 630 square feet, and my sewing room is maybe like 9 feet by 8 feet, something like that, 8.5 by 9 something. It's just really small, but it's taken me years of just like efficiently using all of the space, and of course I have to have a plant stand. I mean, like a huge section of plants in order for me to be happy in here. Like
Yeah. My plant, I don't think would survive out here in the heat, and definitely won't survive out here in the cold during the winter. So I couldn't bring my plant out here. My husband put my plant in the dining room in the corner, and it's vining pothos.
Yeah.
So we've got hooks going across the wall towards the living room where it's vining over. So I at least get to see it, even though it's not out here with me.
It sounds happy there. And then I also have like no wall for a design wall anywhere. And when I mean no wall, I mean so I have no wall. So like that's one of the things I'm like, okay, you all have to look at my bed. My bed is my design wall.
Yes. Yeah.
I used to do Instagram pictures. I would get 2 of my 5-foot tables, put them together, put a red tablecloth over them, stand on a ladder, and take pictures of my clothes and the things that I did. People are like, wow, you have this amazing wall. They didn't know I was doing it either in my garage or living room.
Yeah.
You know, I would zoom in right where it was just all red around it, you know.
So these are actually 4-foot insulation board, and I put the belt on both sides so I could use either side of it, and they're not attached to anything. So if I want to pull them down and move them, I can pull them down and move them.
Oh, nice.
And in my last space, they fit. I had to shove them in behind my behind my long arm, and I only brought them out and put them in front of my shelves when I needed them.
And then also the sewing room. So even though it's a small room, if I'm going to be honest, it protrudes and is pushing out in both directions in the house. Like if I need to iron, I set up the ironing board in the living room, and then my bed I use.
I know how that is.
So,
I've
No,
lived, I've lived
exactly.
that.
you know what? Like the whole house is my sewing room. The whole house is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I lived that for a very long time. I know what it feels like.
I like the threads
then-
are everywhere. That's what I keep
Mhm.
saying to myself. The threads are everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I finally grew up enough that in the last 2 years I've been really good about putting all of my tools away when I'm done because I get so tired of looking for things.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like, okay, my tools go back in this little compartment in my sewing machine. My scissors, my seam ripper, and my stiletto live in here. And when I come, it better be in here. And they are. See,
Yeah,
look at how grown up I am. You know, like
Yeah.
where I go to rip something out and I'm watching TV and it's in the living room and I come in, I'm like, where's my seam ripper? You know?
Yeah.
It's when you have a small space like that, it's all about not having duplicates of anything because you don't have the storage space for duplicates.
No, I have duplicates of everything. Because I don't want to go to town if something critical gets lost. So no,
Mhm.
I have duplicate rulers, I have duplicate rotary cutters, I have duplicate seam rippers and stilettos and scissors and miles of thread and all the things. I would have duplicates of everything. But
Yeah.
but yeah. But there are some things I imagine I don't. In fact, I have a duplicate wool pressing mat because I don't know how a person does it, but I cleaned really well and I organized and then I could not find my wool pressing mat.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
I bought another one and as soon
That's
as it was done, then I found the
You
first
found
one.
it. Yeah.
that's the key to finding anything. Just buy another and you will find the first one.
Yeah, that's how I ended up with 3 stilettos.
Not necessarily. When I came back from Las Vegas, I lost 2 pairs of sunglasses somewhere in my house. I remember I brought them in my house. I couldn't find them. I ordered the same pair, and I still haven't found the glasses.
Oh
And they're
wow.
in my house. I know I have them in my house. I don't
Yeah.
have them. I use my bed. See,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing. You're not alone. I ruined the paint on my
Thank you.
wall where I used the tape to hold up the flannel sheet. That's what I did today, making sure that I had my tools and stuff. Oh, my tools and stuff sorted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Murphy's Law is real.
Yeah.
I have one of everything at every sewing machine. I'm
Uh,
bad at that. I'm bad. Like this room, I've slowly morphed. For anyone who's watched my live streams, I went from not having a mic to having a mic to having a different mic to like I've slowly got used to being in this room.
mhm.
Yeah, and Terry, I also have one of everything at every machine. Like at my other machine, I have another scissors that lives in the drawer and another seam ripper that lives in that drawer. Not my favorite one. My favorite ones are here, but yeah, totally.
I have so I have a travel machine that stays in a travel bag. And so I have duplicates of everything that I use normally, except for my snips. I don't have the ones that I really love in my travel bag. They stay here. But then when I go to the long arm, I don't have my set for that yet. So I have to borrow, beg, steal, and borrow.
Mm.
This is slowly coming together.
I have a face down here begging.
Oh,
Hmm.
Are you that quilt that you just had up? Are you using that for your back or your arms or both?
oh, just for the back, but I cut it as a long jacket, forgetting I'm making a shacket.
Oh,
So now
yeah.
I'm taking it out. I forgot. But my shacket, when I make a shacket, it's down to here, so it basically is a jacket. I'm dramatic. I like a good trench coat.
You make amazing jackets.
And Terry said, "Yep, I can't get up and down to go find a thing."
Okay, I'll tell you, it's more the annoyance of like when I have to go in the garage 15 times. When I forget my scissors or my pincushion, that's when I start getting annoyed with myself. Yay! Oh, welcome in, welcome.
Oh,
Hey,
hi,
Mo,
Mo.
welcome in.
Good to see you.
Awesome, welcome in. Paladin is a good boy. Oh,
He
Yeah.
is.
Calvin is a good
He's
boy.
just incessantly attracted to the popcorn.
okay, but to be
It
fair,
tastes good.
to be
Food.
fair, so am I. So am
Yeah, I mean,
to be
if
fair.
it,
So speaking of popcorn, like I have, that's my beginning of the year teacher gift to all my students. I get them a little bag of the microwave popcorn, the small bag that I can get at Walmart, like the snack size. And I always say thanks for popping in.
oh,
And yeah, I'm really cliche with it. And if they don't come, I make sure they get it on the first day of school. But because there's so many kids that I'll put like a piece of candy on the desk, you know, like Jolly Ranchers or like I did blow pops one year, and I can't tell you how many kids, and they don't say, Mrs. Wilkie, I'm so sorry, but I don't like, you know, they just like, I don't like this. Like they're so ugh about it. But I've never had anybody say, no, I don't like popcorn. So, but they've kind of ruined. I was just like, I don't give candy out anymore unless it's like test day, and then I get those. I get Lifesaver mints, and I give that to them, and I say, you guys need just a little hit of sugar before you take my math test because it's really going to help you open up your brain.
Mint. Oh,
have you?
yeah.
And then
They
I
like
used to hand out whenever somebody would have
Thank you, Mo.
a birthday, and it
Yeah.
was my turn to buy the treat. I would buy Smarties for everyone in the class because they were a
I
Smartie.
have those too. Yes.
I love Smarties.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mo. If I get up to find something, I'll knock something else over. That's why my coffee is literally like, my coffee has its own space, its own space station where I won't knock it over.
I am very mindful of where my coffee is. I have like most of the time it's on the baker's rack. That's it. You know, it looks like a bookshelf. Because there are books on it, but really for the most part, that's where I put my coffee.
Yeah, I have a bunch of
For real
Smarties.
though. Is that no? What was it? Oh, yeah, those are what I had at the arcade place. Smarties are crack.
Give me a Skittle. Oof, I like a Skittle. William I sent him a picture the other day where it's like, I have to eat Skittles in a certain way. Like I emptied the bag and I put it right here, and then I sorted the colors. So I have my yellow, my orange, my green, my purple, my red, and they're all sorted. And then there's a certain order I have to eat the flavors in because there's certain. So I eat the ones I don't really like first, all the way until the red ones. So
Judge, you and I should be twins because that's exactly how I eat Skittles too. I do it with M&Ms as well.
yeah, I did it with M&Ms too. I do, even though M&Ms, there's no, but I always eat the green ones last if there's green ones. Yes.
I could do that with Jolly Ranchers. And then Jolly Ranchers, I'd eat them in a certain order, and then the lemon and grape would end up last because I didn't like them. And then I would eat all the lemon, and then there would be the grape, and nobody would eat the grape.
Yeah.
I am not the lemon Jolly Rancher fan either.
Yeah.
I mean, the lemon, you know, I'll eat the lemon at last, and then the grapes are just, you know, like I wish they wouldn't put them in the bag.
Oh, I know.
Because I can't even give them away. I'm like, you want some grape Jolly Ranchers? And they're like, no. It's the apple and the watermelon are the bomb.
Yeah. Like
Well,
I get 500 bag of Jolly Ranchers, and I go, "You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit." And I just start passing them out. And I was like, "If you want to trade, you trade away, but don't come up ask me for the blue one because everyone wants the blue one."
Mhm.
But yeah,
With Jolly Ranchers, if you don't eat the lemons, like you save them for last, then that's the only flavor you have left.
Mhm.
So I hate the lemon flavor ones, but like growing up, I also don't like the watermelon ones. But I would eat a lemon or a watermelon first, knowing that I was going to eat a different flavor right after that.
yeah.
I would always chase the awful flavor first.
See, the watermelon and the apple are my favorites. I'll take all of your watermelon.
You can have the apple as well. I'm not a huge Jolly Rancher fan anymore, though.
Mm.
I just remember eating those in school.
Terry says, "Oh my, I lined my M&Ms up in a row."
Oh yes, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Oh man, we are on the candy kick of the day.
We are the food. Our food section has turned into desserts.
Yes. Yeah, it's crazy. Love it. It's
You know, I've
fun.
been trying to avoid this the entire stream.
Oh, what flavor do you have? Do you have
Oh,
like the
no,
original
it's-
gummy bears?
It's been so long since I've done that. I have to say hi.
Well, I do that with my gummy bears too. I line them up
Oh.
and pick
No,
out
like-
certain flavors first.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't kick her off because I like Terry's one of my favorites.
Okay, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I eat everything together, all the flavors at once. I'm like that with Skittles, and M&Ms don't taste different.
No, they don't. But
No,
it's
they don't taste different, but
it's just the mental thing of the colors for me.
Mm,
did you know that they're trying to do the all natural coloring and they're having trouble with the blue M&Ms?
Mm,
that makes sense.
yeah,
Because what food comes that color?
that's so true.
They've got a color, but it's very pastel compared to what blue normally is for M&Ms.
Blueberry pie.
Right. There's blueberry and maybe blackberries. But and
Blackberries.
Terry says they don't like gummy candy, and I think that's blasphemy. But and then Mary said,
friend,
"I
Terry.
always have a dish of Hershey's Kisses next to my easy chair." So
Okay.
oh
I can
yeah,
understand.
did you? Okay, I have a wonderful husband. Look at okay, so
Yay.
lately this has been one of our peaches. Okay. This has been like one of our candy kicks lately. Are these
Oh,
fruit
nice.
slices?
I would
Which
eat
are-
that. Those are amazing.
I
Those are
love these.
amazing.
I love these, and so I am highly ritualistic in how I eat them. I pick out one of each color: yellow, green, orange, and red, and then I always eat them yellow, green, orange, and red in that order because the red is my favorite.
So what happens when you run out of a color?
Then I take the other three
Yeah.
Okay.
and I eat it in that order. So like if I have like let's say I only have three, I have yellow, orange, and red, then I'll eat it in that order. So it's always
Absolutely.
yellow and then green and then orange and then red. I always eat them in that order because it's like my favorite. You know, I save my favorite to last, just like Tammy was talking about. So I'm gonna be horrible and eat my fruit slices. And yes,
You guys were
Terry,
talking about gummies so much. I had to pull out the 3-pound bag.
Yeah.
so good.
Do you know? Listen, do they think taking out blue M&Ms will make them healthy?
Mhm.
No. They're trying to come up with a way to color them blue. It's a natural dye.
Mhm.
Do you know what's
So
funny?
they're not using artificial dyes anymore.
I still eat gummies, but when I was a kid, we would go to different. Are we all autistic? Because I just realized I do that. No, I don't. I
No.
do not do that with my M&Ms. I literally just Skittles, all of it. I do not discriminate what color they are. I will eat them all equally.
Mm.
Mary, I am, so maybe.
I never thought. I'm trying to think if I ever separated my food like that. When I was a kid, I would separate like my mashed potatoes from like my turkey and my peas. I'd make sure everything wasn't touching. But that's about it, you know.
No, I never did that.
It wasn't until I went to different places did they like put all the food together. Even in America, we still kind of separate our food.
Yeah.
Oh, Mary, you're good. Mary, you are okay. My dad lined things up. My daughter lines things up, and I line things up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, see, I can't just have one of these things either.
Mhm.
I have like
You
half
just
a
can't
pound.
stop. Oh, I know. I'm like that with I'm gonna go back to my lifesaver mints.
Mm.
I could literally put a whole pocket full in my dress pocket and they would be gone for lunch. Like I just keep popping them. I don't know why. It's just something with that spearmint flavor that I just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Just can't
Those
get
are
enough.
they're good. Okay,
Yeah.
I used to be on a big runts kick, except I don't like banana candy.
No,
And
I
so
don't like runts at all.
I like
because
runts,
of that.
just not the banana.
Yeah.
Just all of
Okay.
them but the banana.
So when we went
So the
to
trial begins. Dun-dun-dun. In this corner, Tony McQuinn does not like runts. Dun-dun-dun. In this corner, I'm defending all runts, candy, and everything sugary alike. Welcome to the People's Court.
hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say that when we went to the pinball, the pinball place, that there was a container full of just the banana runts, and I could feel it inside. I could smell it, and it made me nauseous because
Mhm.
my dad used to say, "You ain't getting any more candy until you eat all that," and I'm like, "But I don't like it."
Mm-mm.
I love banana runts.
Well,
Oh,
you could have came and had all mine, but I was in
Did
New
you
York.
see me? I went back for thirds. That's why when we were in the car,
Wow.
I laughed. I was like, "Oh, that sugar kind of gave me a headache." Because it's been a long time since I ate that much at once, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had banana runts, but I love banana Laffy Taffy.
Mm.
I like that too.
No,
Oh, I love
No,
I'll eat some
no.
banana Laffy Taffy.
nothing banana flavored.
Yeah.
I love
No.
vinegar gummies. I started
No,
eating
I
it with my
love-
mom. Go ahead.
Vinegar gummies.
I never heard of vinegar gummies.
Mm.
Neither Terry and I
Oh.
have never heard of them before.
Neither
Yeah, I
have I.
never.
Never.
All
And
right,
Terry's
Grant,
allergic to banana.
where do you get this vinegar gummy from?
Mhm.
Do we have a
You
special
mentioned?
store? Is it called the Amazon? Is it
Or
called?
Mr.
Oh, go ahead.
Mr. Bulky's, maybe Mr. Bulky's, where you can get the chocolate covered gummies, which are also the bomb.
Mhm.
If anyone likes chocolate covered.
Vinegar. Do you know what? And vinegar gummies sound interesting because I know that it helps with your digestion is to have like apple cider vinegar, and your metabolism. So I wonder if that's what it is. Just saying.
So Terry said they do have vinegar gummies on Amazon.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to
And
be like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, Terry says that they are allergic to banana. And I like bananas. I like dried bananas, like banana chips. Just no artificial banana flavored things.
I love
I'm
bananas, but I'm weird. I only like them when they're. I don't like them when they're ripe. I like them when right as they turn from green to yellow.
Oh, you can have mine. I think I'm allergic to them.
Really?
Hmm.
Grant says they're good for your tummy. You can get them when you buy vitamins. I'm gonna try that, Grant. I'm not even playing. I'm gonna try that.
All right, I'm gonna get on Zon and look.
I'm addicted to vinegar. I love bananas. I just can't eat them.
Me
Aw.
too. They make my stomach upset, and I start turning, and then I feel my mouth like getting all puffy. It feels like on the inside, and my throat feels like it's closing up when I eat a banana. So I just choose not to, even though I
Whenever
don't think anything's wrong with me. But
whenever I get a tummy ache, I make a warm drink with apple cider vinegar and raw honey. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I randomly drink apple cider vinegar.
Mm,
I just randomly, then I'll drink a bunch of water with it.
yeah,
Hmm.
I can
must
only
be
have.
You
good
know
for
what?
you.
What's better than that? Yeah, that has a similar effect because of the vinegar is pickle juice. That's when
I love pickle juice. I could
I'll
drink
just
pickle juice by the
me too.
pound.
Yep, I
Yeah.
could just drink
Can't do
pour a
that.
glass of it.
Oh yeah. Since
Yeah.
I was a child, I like pickle juice.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, just pour a glass of it.
Interesting. I've been on the weird cranberry juice kick lately. I can only have artificial flavored banana things.
Mm,
I'm like that with tomato. People think I'm gross because I eat certain things, but I like the taste of tomatoes. I just can't have them all the time.
yeah, me too. But I have to have like the yellow tomatoes, unless it's in salsa form, y'all. I can eat as much as I want. But or cherry tomatoes are really good. But like the hot house tomatoes and stuff, I just find that it kind of irritates me a little bit more, and I need to go towards the yellow tomato because it has less acid in it. Yeah.
I can't do orange juice because of the acid.
Oh, orange juice is off the table for me because it makes me feel like I'm having a sugar spike. Yeah.
That makes sense though, because that's one of the things you give people whose blood sugar is crashing.
Yeah. Oh, it is. And I just did a whole diabetic training because I'm part of the diabetic team at school. And I was like, oh, and I don't forget about it, but it's just the way we have one student that's she actually graduates this year coming up, and we do a diabetic walk and everything for her every year, but I have to refresh myself on all of that training every year just in case. uh Terry
the
says
acid in,
thinking, oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just going to ask if the acid in coffee bothers you.
No.
Okay.
But
Well,
I drink coffee from that's grown at a high elevation. I have certain coffee. I'm a coffee snob. I'm not even gonna. It can't taste fruity. I have to have bold coffee. If it tastes, go ahead, William.
You have to say it like this first of all. And
Okay.
I like all
Right.
coffee. I don't care if it's fruity, nutty. I don't care if it's from a hill, a tree, a bog.
I do.
I like all coffee.
I only like coffee from Sheets if I'm drinking it from a gas station or fast food. All other gas station, fast food restaurants, blah.
Interesting.
I can't.
I'm
There's not enough sugar or cream in the world to cover the taste for me.
I'm not gonna pretend I'm not drinking Folgers at my house, but I'll drink it. I do buy higher end coffee, but that's because it's cheaper to buy large amounts of Starbucks at the store than to ever go to one. Ever. Ever. Or any coffee.
I'll be honest, I'm all about the quantity when it comes to coffee and how can I get the most volume of coffee.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
I don't judge coffee. I will drink all kinds, and I like instant, like Folgers instant. A lot of people judge me for that.
Mm-hmm. I'm right there with you, William. The Folgers flavor crystals.
Love it by the
Mhm.
pound.
Yeah, we're gonna get comments from the coffee snobs.
I'm telling you, I'll drink it almost any way. I don't judge. And like what Jess is saying about gas station coffee, I will drink even if it's like half boiled. I'll drink gas station coffee.
I don't care for what we would call Lutheran coffee, which is
Okay.
my grandmother had a sign in her kitchen, and she was Lutheran, so she had self-proclaimed Lutheran coffee. This is what she called it. The sign says, "Don't criticize the coffee. You will be old and weak someday."
Huh.
And that's
Yes. Yes.
so
Oh, I love that.
I don't care for coffee that is weak.
Me, yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of coffee this is that I see, because I am no longer have these conversations with anyone. But okay, the coffee that I like is actually either grown in Africa or Asia. South America is not it. No, I'm not.
With your bougie coffee.
If I will drink Folgers when I'm at my mother's house, because I refuse to bring my own coffee, and I forget half the times. But anywho, it can't be. It's less acid and it's just bold. I don't know. I can't. It's not Arabica. Arabica is a fruity kind of coffee, according to my research right now.
And I prefer Colombian as well.
Maybe I should go get my bag.
Well, I have a coffee story. My mom, I went to visit my mom, and she made me some coffee. I'm like, okay, great, wonderful. And my mom served me decaf and didn't tell me it was decaf. I'm like, you gotta tell people. You can't just put decaf in someone's cup and try and sell it like it's coffee, right?
Oh, yeah, you can.
There's right. So then I'm like, why am I so tired?
Yes.
Oh, I'm just dragging. And then the next day, Mom brings out the coffee can, and it's the green one. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What is that, Mom? And she showed me, and I'm like, this is decaf. You can't do that to people.
For as long as I can remember, I referred to decaf as a cruel joke.
It is.
Oh, it is Arabica.
I drink that, and then I drink Sumatra. Those are the only two coffees that I drink.
I drink Sumatra. Granted, when I worked, I used to keep Folgers in my desk because the break room coffee was vile. That I understand. The way can't drink Folgers.
Yeah.
Gas stations have improved their coffee. They have since the old days. It also depends on where you are. Like, because of I can't believe we're bringing this up again, but because of places like Buc-ee's and because of places like the truck stops, they have fresh coffee 24 hours a day.
Now, I've never had Buc-ee's coffee, so I can't say anything.
We have Quick Trip, we have Pilot, we have all those things. I can go to the Pilot by my house right now and get a smoking hot fresh cup of coffee. So that is one thing. You are right, Mary. They have stepped up their game. A bunch of my friends were into coffee from Yemen. Interesting. I didn't even realize where it was all grown until I worked at Starbucks, and they make you take a class. At least back then. This was 27 years ago when I took that class. My aunt always served French market chicory. We slipped a can of it into her coffin. Oh, that's amazing, Newton Ashburg.
Oh, and Terry, okay, Newton Ashburg, I have chicory coffee here. I developed a taste for it when I was in New Orleans. I love chicory coffee, and it's
chicory.
wonderful. Oh, I love chicory coffee. So, yeah. Do you like it?
Maybe.
Newton Ashburn, let me know if you like it. Because I
I'm eating
personally
Gummy
like
Bears.
it. Yeah.
What? Okay. Have you ever had Vietnamese coffee?
Yes, I have.
So it's this little, it looks like a little teapot type kind of deal, and you unscrew the lid, and you put
Run.
the coffee
Everyone
inside,
run.
and then you screw it down, and then you pour hot water over it, and and because it's packed in, it takes a good 10, 12 minutes for it to seep through the coffee and just drip into it's dripped coffee, dripped down into your cup. And then you take sweetened condensed milk and you put that at the bottom with sugar, or not with sugar, I mean with ice, and you stir it up. Amazing.
Okay, my so-called life here. 2 years ago, I met somebody, and when I first met this person, they were like, "Oh, it's on Amazon. You should get this Vietnamese coffee pot thing." Warning and caution to everybody: that thing had me like this. I was drinking that, and I drink strong
You
coffee,
liked
and that
it.
stuff had me shaking.
And you liked it at first.
Be careful, man. Be careful of that Vietnamese coffee. It is no joke because it slow brews it. You get all the caffeine. You could use regular coffee beans. I used to use espresso. I would have to run laps to calm down.
The chicory coffee really just gives it another notch.
I had some coffee from Uganda. Ugandan coffee is amazing.
Mm.
We choked it down, but we were graceful. Great. We were because we loved our auntie.
That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
People have opinions. I have not heard anyone say they're indifferent. They either love it or they hate it.
Yeah.
Chicory coffee. I have not had Vietnamese coffee, but I really like Turkish coffee.
Oh, I've never had Turkish.
It has cardamom.
Okay. Okay, I can try it.
Watched a couple who went to Vietnam and did a taste test of their coffee, salted coffee. It was so strong. The Vietnamese coffee was just unreal strong to me.
If anyone wants to stay up for at least 3 days straight, talk to William.
I hope they slip a seam ripper into my coffin. I brought a can of Mexican.
Ripping before they put anything into my coffin. My luck, they put something that needs seam ripping into my coffin with me.
Mexican coffee is amazing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything there is this coffee shop just south of me. It's it's family owned, and it has this huge wheel on it, and it says, if you like this type of coffee or these type of notes in your coffee, this is where you buy it from. This is the countries, this is the elevation. And then I realized where I was in the dark region. I was like, the darker and bolder the coffee, the better for me. So that light coffee, unfortunately. But I do tell people I'm a coffee snob because I just won't drink anything. But I don't drink soda, really. I don't drink all of the other thing, the fruit drinks and all that. I did drink Gatorade, if it has like electrolytes in it and stuff like that. But it's just usually water, or coffee is water. Coffee is made of water. According to my doctor, I can count this towards my daily intake of water. So if it just happens to be 100% coffee of my 80 ounces, then that's just how it is today and tomorrow and the next day.
I like that. Because you do need water to make coffee.
Yeah. I almost thought, could I bring I was thinking, okay, so at Lowe's, they sell like the big 5-gallon jugs of water, and it's like $7. And then I was like, maybe I can get one of those machines and put it in my room because I have a Keurig at school.
I wonder who the lucky student is that's going to be trained to make my coffees. But yeah, I'm already thinking about that. If I
Good
want
new
your
idea.
coffee at work.
A coffee bean is really a cherry bean.
Oh,
Who
yes.
knew that?
Yeah.
I did not. I just
Amazing.
go like this.
Oh, I want to learn how to make chocolate.
It's a process.
I know.
It
I
is.
know.
Chocolate does not look like whoever figured that out. Chocolate, coffee, and a few other things. I'm like,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, to get chocolate out of that, because like the cocoa bean doesn't look appetizing at all. Not
No.
look. It's slimy.
No.
It's
Yeah.
And then saying me, coming from me, the person who brews kombucha, right? I mean that's one of the most unappetizing looking things, as well.
You know what though? I'm addicted to queso seco. It is basically a South Korean Mexican cheese, and it's really salty. You know, not everybody likes it. I love it. I open it up, and I could literally clear a room with that stuff.
Yeah.
So you know, it's to your own taste. It wasn't always like that. They used to say only clear liquids counted, but now they say any liquid except the spirited kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how we
They
know
don't like ghosts, apparently.
chocolate and coffee, absolutely. You know, the second you said chocolate, I'm like programmed to go eat some. But I gotta go to the sewist room. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Do you guys like dark chocolate? Like the bitter dark chocolate? Oh, so do I. Yeah.
I'm actually a white chocolate person. I'm not a chocolate person normally.
I did when I was a kid. I had the white chocolate with Oreo, like that cream Oreo,
Yeah.
but I can't have it anymore. Either I ate too much of it, or it's just I'm just a dark chocolate girl now. Like 75, 80%. Usually 80. I usually get the 80 and just have one square. Oh, it's so good.
I can't do
Grant
chocolate
loves-
like that.
Grant loves kombucha. Yay.
Yay, Grant. I don't think I've ever had it, so yeah, I don't think I've ever had it.
It's a fermented Japanese tea.
I'll have to
Alright.
look it up.
Yeah.
I know you guys are not ready for this. I cannot. I don't like dark chocolate.
I don't like it either. I'll
My,
eat some, but I don't like it that much.
Oh, Grant loves kombucha. My parents, they loved old timey candy, and for some reason, they loved dark chocolate. So I grew up in a house with always dark chocolate candy. I don't like it. I'll eat it in a pinch if I need a chocolate like fix, but
Yeah.
I don't like dark chocolate. And
I'll eat
American chocolate is actually hated around the world because we put a lot of preservatives in our food in general. I
Yeah.
like our chocolate just because of all the sugar in it.
Yeah.
It's better for you. It is better for you.
but I'll eat like a Hershey's like with almonds. It has to have something in it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
Or
love
the symphony.
chocolate and almonds, peas and carrots. Chocolate and almonds go together like peas and carrots.
when we go to Cracker Barrel again, we're gonna have to get the big bar of almond and chocolate because
Oh,
I could
see,
eat that whole thing. But
didn't even
I
know.
didn't get to show you that part of the world yet.
No, I haven't seen that part.
No. See,
Should
the
I
next
take
time we go, we have to go to the shop. We have to stay out there and take a spin. Find the old timey chocolate. Old timey candies.
I'm down. Well, see, there's certain things I just don't like. Saltwater taffy, pistachios, black licorice. No. I like pistachio. I don't like pistachio ice
Black
cream.
licorice. No.
I don't like black
Oh.
licorice. Just the old timey candy. Because I grew up, my parents were Mesopotamian period.
Oh, not the
They-
black licorice. That's one of the best things in life.
Mm-mm.
A
My
You have
parents-
all mine, Melissa.
dark, proper dark, like thick, gooey black licorice, like the panda black licorice. You know, you break it, and the outside's black, and the inside, when you break it, is like brown. It's wonderful.
Nope.
Thank you, Terry. I got sick on snow caps when I was a kid. Maybe it was too much for a 7-year-old. I still won't eat them. See, there's certain things I just stay away from. My parents also used to get this tree thing that tasted like black licorice. It was like a stick.
Okay.
And those were cool because it actually did taste like black licorice, but like I'm just not a fan.
Fennel does too.
So, Melissa, you and Alibaba can be friends. Alibaba loves black licorice. I'm
My
just going to
husband
continue
loves it.
saying that. Alibaba, where are you? Great and powerful Alibaba from the Canadian side of the world. Why aren't you here?
Yeah.
It is. But he wasn't here Saturday either, so I'm going to say,
People have lives.
I'm with you, Mary.
but not with me. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone has lives.
Awful.
I want you all to have a life. Oh, Terry likes black licorice too. Okay, you and Terry can be friends. Yep. Okay.
I
My
just
husband
never.
really
Thank
does
you.
Mary. Or
Melissa,
you,
Terry,
Mary.
Terry, Melissa.
Thank you. I'm just not. It's one of those weird things. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
All of us will just go to this side of the room, and you don't
Yeah.
have to smell it.
Oh, I can smell it. It's fine.
Okay, and then there's also those fennel candies. You know what I'm talking about? They often have them like at an Indian restaurant when
Okay.
you're done eating, because the fennel helps calm the spices in your stomach, and they
Okay.
taste like black licorice, and I love that too.
Yeah.
I can't do fennel either.
Oh, yes. So we used to, when I was little, with my brother and my sister, we would go upstairs and my dad taught us how to play poker, right? So we're playing 21. And we'd get our cards out and we get all of our jelly beans from Easter. And it was like the assortment of everything, all the colors. Well, we would always put the black ones first in the center because we wanted to get rid of them. And we'd purposely try to lose that hand so we wouldn't get the black jelly beans.
Those are the best ones.
Oh, I don't know if my brother and my sister enjoyed them, but I did not. Oh, wasabi.
I love wasabi. And I love papaya.
Yeah, me too. I love horseradish. I'll eat
I love
horseradish in a
horseradish.
heartbeat on anything.
I love horseradish.
I used to take my horseradish and I'd get the raw form and then I would make my own sauce. And then I would cook my steak and just slather it all over it and eat it. It was so good. Good times. Oh, me.
I'm not a horseradish fan either. Like we were talking about coffee. I'm not a fan of coffee. Black chocolate or dark chocolate, not a fan.
No.
Black licorice, not a fan.
This is anti-Tammy night. Anything
is.
Tammy doesn't like, we're going to talk about.
It feels like it. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, we talked about popcorn.
I know.
So,
Only briefly, but yeah.
Yeah.
My dog is still thinking about the popcorn.
Yes.
He's over here hovering still.
Yes. Terry just grew her own radishes and harvested them yesterday. Delicious. Love radishes.
Tammy, you don't drink Dr. Coffee?
No. And
I
I
had to
don't
say
drink
doctor.
coffee.
I had to say doctor because coffee is distinguished. Professor
I don't-
Coffee is the nectar of life.
I do not drink coffee at all.
It's my ambrosia.
So we had a company donate a whole bunch of bags of coffee for the first trip that we were taking the veterans on. And my husband brought them into the apartment and opened one box. And I immediately said that box and any other boxes he opens has to go outside in the outdoor storage, or they have to go down to the garage. So I was like, I cannot handle the smell. I could not handle the smell of that coffee, or any coffee, not that much of it.
I didn't start drinking coffee until my late 30s. And I don't know, like I was a tea drinker until my late 30s. I was like 37, 38. And then all of a sudden I'm like, where has this been my whole life? I don't know
Yeah.
Terry, thank you so much for stopping by. You were missed. Thanks you so much.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Coffee was my first addiction. Someone told my parents that coffee is good for asthmatics, but they didn't say only in an emergency situation. So since the time I was 6 years old, I would drink coffee with my father. So I've been drinking coffee as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
So
I remember like literally watching G.I. Joe with my cup. I would wake up like I was my age now. when I was like 6 or 7, like need my coffee.
Yeah. Have a good night, Terry.
So
much.
I sew with a lady that is, I don't know how old she is, but I didn't know how old she was even when I first started sewing with her. I am the daughter of all of these ladies because they're all that much older than me. And she was like, "Oh, you don't drink coffee?" I said, "Nope." She's like, "Well, that's okay. I didn't start until I was 70." And I'm like, how old are you? I had no idea how old she actually was. But yeah, she didn't start drinking coffee until she was 70. I'm not even remotely enticed. So I'll be the conscientious objector. Fine.
It's like yesterday I went to work and I have this shaker bottle, and so I brew some coffee, I put it in there, and then I put ice in it, and it's a little bit of creamer, and then I put my collagen powder in there because I was like, oh, gotta have collagen powder, all my vitamins. I just try to put it in there. I shook it. I'm getting ready for work, blah, blah, blah. I walk out the door, get in my car, halfway out of town. I'm like, my coffee's sitting on my counter. I was so upset. I was like, my whole day's ruined. So I ended up having to go to a coffee shop and get a coffee, which wasn't what I wanted. But I needed coffee or I wasn't going to be able to survive.
Definitely.
Yeah.
When I lived in Seattle, I had a Starbucks 2 blocks away, and I often found an excuse to get one. When I lived in Hollywood, there was one on every block, and people would hold court at certain Starbucks. There would just be 10, 15 people out there chopping it up, having a good time.
Yeah. I'd probably get a job there if I went that much.
I told you, even when I was broke, when I lived in Portland, I spent $300 a month and didn't even realize it on coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I realized, William, that I really pretty much only go to Starbucks when I'm hanging out with you.
Same.
It's because we don't have a coffee maker. We have to get a coffee maker.
We do.
Yeah, I think it'd be. Yeah.
Or now it's time just to get an RV and travel around the country.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it'd be fun. I could teach online school. I'll be like, okay, where are we today? And tell my kids. It would be fun.
So tonight we talked about everything. But while we were, I was slowly piecing my shacket together. And this is a Frankenstein coat. This is literally the kitchen sink.
Oh yes. Oh my
that
god.
is so cool.
Oh, I didn't even do this part on purpose. I didn't even do that part on purpose.
Oh my gosh, it looks amazing.
But,
All right.
Look good.
Like go no, gotta do a whole spin, not a half a spin. Thank you. Oh, I like
This
it.
is This
Thank
is a dancing in the hallway coat.
yeah, this is definitely dancing. But I still have to. I still have a few things to do. But you know, we're actually sewing here in the house of sewing.
Are you going black binding? No, red binding. You have more red, right?
You know, it's so funny. I haven't with something like this. I can go crazy.
Yeah.
So I really have to think about it. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. I had a pretty hard Starbucks addiction. Starbucks is addicting. What's that, Melissa?
Oh, I just said you could always make your own binding. And then it could be anything.
I will once I run out of all the binding I have now. I
Fair.
have miles of binding.
Fair.
All right. Well, we've been going for 3 hours.
Yes.
And everybody, like, we put on our 3-hour tour. Tammy, thanks for joining.
Absolutely. And I didn't get booted off. I'm amazed. Maybe they got threatened enough.
Spectrum is so wishy-washy. Melissa, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. Oh, like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe because it is fun and you are awesome.
Yeah.
And Melissa is undefeated, by the way. Because I forget. Even I forget to say that.
I forgot to say it earlier.
Thank you. But seriously, thank you. And Twinny McTwin, thank you so much for joining.
Oh, it's fun. Thank you for having me. I really enjoy hanging out with all of you. It makes my night. It really does. You guys are amazing people to hang out with.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Good night, Mary.
I hope
Good night,
everybody has a
everyone.
great night. I will see you on Wednesday. And like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely